Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Welcome. The trip has sent me here. Well, welcome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Journey Through the Radiant Citadel. I am so happy that this is finally kicking off. We got some wonderful set of people here that we will shortly introduce. And honestly, I miss playing D&D, and I think that's what everyone can say as well. I haven't played D&D in a hot while, so I'm excited to jump back in there. I am Elenaa. I play a little granny who just wants to kick butt and enjoy yummy food. We also do have Calvin. Go ahead, or Jake, or Snake. Go ahead.
nice intro.
Thank you.
Hi everyone.
Flawless.
I'm Jay or Jacob or Snake. I will be playing Calvin Davis, the variant human bard, who is out and about to become famous in all the realms, and that is Calvin.
All right, and then we have our wonderful Trip. Go ahead, Trip.
Hello, sorry about that. My computer decided to put itself to sleep there for a second. Hi,
Okay.
I'm Trip, or it's AAA Gaming here on Twitch. I will be playing Azufre, a forged cleric who is studying the protective magics of the different realms to help their homeland.
All right, and last but not least, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Elia, also known as Spiced Illustrations here on Twitch, and I'll be playing Xiomara, short Sia, and I am a fire genasi monk who wants to be the best luchadora for good across the realm.
Yay!
Yay!
And last but not least, our DM daddy.
No, stop, please. I am Frostburn, John, whatever. I've been playing D&D forever, but this is my first time doing a module, so this should be
Burson
interesting.
joined the Kiwi Club.
It's so much fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to kick this off, my guy, so that is all up to you.
Okay, well, I guess we'll get right into it.
I forgot to mention a thing, because I realized you all said your races. I'm an Earth Genasi. There we go.
Oh, I'm a variant
Sorry.
human. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. If music is too loud, please let me know. I'm just gonna go for it. All right. Our adventure begins in the ethereal plane on the Radiant Citadel, a massive city centered around a giant crystal that changes colors at random, surrounded by a massive skeleton. Starting off, we have Azufre waking up in his home base of sorts, working alongside the shield bearers in the House of Convalescence. You awaken, arise to start your day, make your way throughout the building, and start off as you were. If you want to describe your character just with a little bit of detail and what you are doing, you can, or I can continue.
You can continue. I'll describe them in greater detail when we're all kind of assembled.
It's just a stereotypical granny, you know.
No worries. So as you go about your day, you check in with each of your officers, see what's going on. But the mainstay of the shield bearers, Aryat, stops you probably around noon and approaches and says, Azufre, I have a request of you, if you will.
Of course, what does it you require?
We have a family that needs to be guided back to the Dinsing Market District in Sabsuko. Normally this is not what we concern ourselves with, but this was a special request. There should be no danger. The transport crystal drops you very close by. You get them there. You can spend the rest of your day how you wish. Is this agreeable?
It is indeed.
Thank you. He wanders off and you continue on your day. Shortly thereafter, you are guided by another of the shield bearers to a small family of humans, and they are waiting for you to guide them to one of the transport gems to go back to the market.
Alrighty, I will, with my big spiky obsidian shield in hand, I will kind of escort the humans over to the crystal. Have you been enjoying your travels?
The father of the family steps forward, not quite shielding the rest, but just taking charge. And he just is not reserved, but not terribly trusting. And he just says, well, if it was under better circumstances, I'm sure we would enjoy it, but we are actually being moved around. Our previous home came under attack, so unfortunate circumstances, but back to familiar ground.
Yes, I understand. Well, let us hope that the familiar ground greets you well.
And from there, you make your way towards the transport gem. Xiomara, you start your day in the trade discal, the giant market district of the city. You are currently residing with your troop, the Primordia production, the head of which has been trying to... he's trying to get in with the different taverns in the area to set up shows and make a little coin. No one has quite bitten yet, so you're kind of just off to the side, out of the way, trying to make ends meet.
Okay.
So as you make your way through the day, the leader of the group actually approaches you as well. Sorry, I'm trying to find a name. Well, apparently I didn't make one. So he approaches and just says, Elia! Oh, sorry. Xiomara.
Another day, huh?
Yes. I have a request of you, if you would.
I'll do anything for you right now. I'm bored.
Well, yes, that's part of the reason why I can't do it. We need supplies, you see. We're going to be traveling throughout the rest of the city, and I'm running low on some important things. So he produces a list and a small pouch of gold. I would request of you, you make your way to the Dinsing Market, and you take this list, go to whatever stalls you can find, and they will do the rest. You can keep whatever is left over.
Ooh, I love a good shopping trip. All right, I got you.
Thank you. You know where the transport crystal is?
Not at the top of my head, but I got this. I feel like I can figure it out. I can just talk to people. Definitely not get distracted. And get there for sure.
Always so confident. I'm sure you'll be fine. He wanders off and approaches the owner of the tavern and begins conversing. You realize at this point that the list is equivalent to like 30 to 40 gold, and you're not sure how much gold he gave you exactly.
Okay.
But from there, I assume you'll make your way towards the crystal.
Yep.
Okay. As you approach, the transport crystals are situated on the outskirts of the city, so you do know roughly where they are. You've been in the city for a number of days at this point.
Okay.
You make your way towards the ruby one, which denotes Subsunko, which is where the Dinsing market is.
Okay.
As you approach, you see another figure guiding a small group to what appears to be the crystal as well, and you both make your way on. You are currently looking at a Earth Genasi guiding a small family.
Y'all headed where I'm headed?
I guess it depends on where you're headed.
The dancing market. I'm going shopping.
Wonderful. Is that the same place we're going? I think.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'll be honest, I zoned out for a second.
That's okay. The crystal, or you were told by the Ariats, the leader of the shield bearers, that the crystal will drop you about a half mile from the market.
It'll be about a half-mile walk, but you'll get to your market. And buying anything in particular?
A lot of things. I'm on a quest. I gotta make sure my group has everything they need, you know? It looks like you got your own group there too.
Indeed. I hope you enjoy your shopping quest.
You too. Nice to meet y'all.
And as you're finishing your small conversation, the crystal actually whirs into life, beginning to glow, and you get a tight feeling in your stomach as you are transported to through the crystal. From there, Calvin Davis, you awake in a tavern within the Dinsing Market itself. You have been here probably approaching a week at this point. You were requested to come here by your I can't think of the word. They organized
A manager?
Yeah, your manager. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They became aware of the market relatively recently and they believe that it would be in your interest as a growing artist to put yourself out there.
Okay. So I'm awaking in the
Yeah,
I'm awaking in the where again? I apologize.
You are in the market itself. This is notably a night market when it becomes more active. So there are a small number of merchants out currently, but a majority of them open fully, and there's even small like a mini festival occasionally when night approaches, as the air is much cooler because this is a very humid area.
Got it. So Calvin's pretty much going through the streets, swinging his little pocket watch, whistling a tune he's been working on, and like simply is just handing out comments to the people that are like kind of setting up, just saying, "Hello there, Mark. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Janie, you looking good, girl. Keep it up." And it's just being relatively talkative to the people.
All right. Do you think he would spend the daytime trying to get some money together, or doing specific things?
Knowing him, he's probably trying to see if there's any opportunity to like have a little bit of a spectacle. Okay. Meaning like if there's an opportunity, if there's a small group, he'll probably do a little minor illusion or something to just get their attention.
Okay, so in an attempt to get some gold, or what do you
probably advertise himself for his next show.
Hire. Okay. If you would, I'll have you roll a performance check.
Okay, let's check. Oh, lovely.
What a way to start it. That's a natural one. So unfortunately,
off the bat,
you're a little rusty from the previous day and had maybe one too many drinks. So you're a little under the weather and starting to wander around the market during the day. People aren't paying too much mind to you.
Actually, correction, because of my feet, I get advantage. So I do get that 19.
That 19. All right.
Yay!
I bite my tongue. You do start a little rough.
Can't believe for a first roll you hit a nat 1.
I immediately got a nat 1.
I would expect nothing less.
Great indicator of things to come.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
This is how it was last time. It's fine. I doubled down.
I'm not mad, I swear.
So actually, can I have that kind of be part of the performance? It looks like he fumbles around, but actually it's just...
You've learned that you draw more attention over time if you start poorly. You make your way through the busiest stalls, which isn't too much currently, but you pretend to break a string, you trip over your feet, and once you have a whole bunch of people watching you, you just go for it. And you actually manage to draw in a fair amount of attention. I'm going to have you roll just a d10 if you can.
Yes. To roll a d10.
You should be able to do exclamation point. Yep, there you go. You make the equivalent of 3 silver pieces over the course of the afternoon.
Lovely.
No, people aren't just out here throwing gold around, but for a decent amount of work, that's not bad at all.
Neato. Okay.
And as your performance continues, we're going to pivot to Elenaa, who has been hired by a local farmer to assist with their fields for the day, just as a form to get a little money.
Where am I on my way? Am I in the farms or am I leaving?
You're already... Since it's the daytime, we'll say you're currently working, and if you want to do a roll to see how you do, we can. Or we can say you finished your day and you're starting to make your way towards the city. Up to you.
Let's after that nat 1, let's go ahead and just say we're leaving.
All right. So at this point, we'll pivot forward, go have a little time skip. At this point, Azufre, you have guided your family, or the family specifically, into the market. They have made it where they need to be, and you are milling about. Xiomara, you're making your way around the market, getting distracted at times by the different sights and sounds. But based on what some of the merchants have said, this is nothing compared to the night market when it fully comes alive. Elenaa, you are just finishing your shift of work for the day, exhausted, tired, and were told by the farmer, actually, about the Dinseng market. So you're currently making your way towards it.
Okay, perfect. Are there, do I see any of the other people around me?
Well, there are many people milling about the market itself, but are you saying, like, the other characters?
Yeah, the other characters.
You can roll investigation if you wish.
Oh, which one's, buddy, you're gonna have to walk me through it for it being a hot minute.
It's in your skills.
My skills, investigation. Oh, okay.
It's alphabetical, so
No,
if that
I know.
helps.
I'm just like, I got 0.
13.
Ooh.
So you're not quite sure what you're looking for, but you do see a number of people milling about the different stalls, selling food, mostly at this point. A number of like buskers almost off to the side trying to make money, but nothing quite stands out for the moment.
Okay. I have 10 pieces of gold. Let me just look throughout the market, see if there's any spices or stuff that I need.
Sure, there's lots. Most of what's open currently, as it is approaching the evening, just before the market opens, is food.
Ooh, okay.
But you're able to look around based off your roll and find a couple of different options. There's some seafood available. A small vendor appears to be selling different types of peppers. And there's also a small noodle stand.
Actually, is there anyone playing games around?
Currently, no.
Damn.
Actually, roll insight for me.
Boop.
Based on that, you're
Whoa.
not sure. It looks like there might be some tents set up in the middle, but
Okay.
you're not sure what for.
Let me head towards the middle and see what's going on.
You see a trio of golden yellow tents. No one is currently inside them, but you see a small plaque in front of each that appear to be describing some sort of game.
Let me approach the game and then see what's about.
Of the three, let's see.
I think you're choosing whichever. Grab me picky.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry.
You're good.
Gotta pull something up. You just pick 1, 2, or 3.
Let's do 2.
You see what appears to be a it's not even so much as like description of the event that's going to be taking place, but it just appears to be a oversized like shrimp just on the sign. It's carved in and there's no words on it.
Is the vendor nearby? Do I see it?
No one is near these central 3 at the moment, but you can probably ask around, see what's going on.
Yeah, let's look for the nearest person and start asking them about like the little tents and stuff. Who's near me? I think Grammy's gonna make some conversation.
You go to a one of the nearby vendors and strike up a conversation. They appear to be selling a wide variety of silks.
Ooh, okay. Is this vendor female or male?
It is a female. They are currently bartering with another customer, attempting to get them to buy one of the silks for a fairly steep price.
Hi, mijita. What's going on around here?
It is another older lady.
Fuck!
They finished their selling of the material, and she says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you."
Oh, what's happening around here? What's with the tents?
The yellow tents in the center?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the market games, dear.
When do they usually open?
The majority of the markets opens at nightfall.
What time is it right now?
It's the evening at this point. It'll probably be another hour or so before anything gets dark.
All right. I do a little wave at her as I'm walking away. I'm gonna keep looking around, just browsing, not really buying.
Okay, so you're just killing time for the moment.
Pretty much, yeah. I want those games.
Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna say we've hit sundown, and we'll go into that. Cool. As the sun dips below the horizon, the Dinsing market twinkles to life. Gradually igniting in a dazzling display, the smells of food carts filled with pot stickers, coconut desserts, spiced meats, sticky buns, and more drift in bright bouquets of glowing flowers and magic lights in shapes of vendors' wares and whimsical mascots. Crowds of shoppers wander the stalls, drawn by colors, smells, and music.
Wow.
So you're all able to wander around a little bit, try and find any specific things if you wish at this point. Even if there's not necessarily a stall that is in the module, you can just say you're looking for something. We can try and come up with something on the spot.
What is all on my list?
So it's mostly just like easily transportable goods, so like dried foods, some basic crafting materials just in case. Like the group that you're a part of tends to travel a fair amount, and they have carts, so there's like axle wheels and dried meats and that sort of thing.
Okay.
based on your conversations with some of the merchants, you able to have it transported back relatively easily. So at this point, it's pretty much just bartering for price and then being done, and you can do whatever.
Okay. So if I could find like a Home Depot stall so I can get the crafting goods.
Relatively easily, yeah.
At Home Depot.
It's a couple different stops, but I'm just gonna have you do a general charisma check to
Okay.
see how much you end up spending of the money that you were given.
All right. Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Oh no. Oh no.
So
Calvin, you set us up
unfortunately,
for failure, dude.
Wait, were you meant to roll for charisma or a charisma saving throw?
just charisma, not a charisma save.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're good. So
fine. We're
hover over the stat charisma and then click and
There
try
you go.
there.
I don't even know where that is. Never mind, found it.
Left side.
Oh, it's just giving me charisma saving throw option.
So at that point, it'll just be a D20.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that was me.
Okay.
That was me. So
Nope, that was Elenaa. You
Oh.
wasted a good roll.
no, it's okay. So if you hover over charisma, it should be red. And if you click on that, does that
Like
make
it's
sense?
Yeah. So your stat on the left side.
All the way on the left. It's the bottom one.
Actually, we should have this question. Do you have your character sheet open within Roll20? That
Oh,
should
I
been
have
the
it
start.
open. No, yeah, I have it open within.
So go to your journal. You should be able to open your character sheet right from there,
I was gonna say,
and you can
Oh,
click
gotcha.
on. The
There we
stats.
go. Yeah.
Okay, close. It's still charisma save.
Oh.
do you want to share your screen real quick?
You're almost there. Farther left.
Farther.
Hold on, I'm confirming. Yes, okay.
Hey! Oh.
So many charismas.
Sorry, we're just trying to double check. I'm just double checking naming. That's why.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I was gonna
Got
say.
it. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
that's
And 20.
Look at my
Third time's
We had to get the
charisma.
bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
We had to get the bad rolls out of the way right off the bat.
It's just a warm up.
So one wouldn't think that like a luchadora would be the most like welcoming presence in a market such as this,
Yeah.
but you're oddly endearing to like every stall you talk to.
Oh.
So it hits a point where you're like, okay, I'm part of a traveling thing. You tell them a little bit about yourself, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. You get basically not half off, but you get a pretty hefty discount for
Okay.
all the materials, and you're left with about 15 gold pieces after the fact.
Okay.
He actually gave you about 45 to start,
Okay.
so he gave you more than enough.
Gotcha.
But all of between 3 different stalls, you're able to find everything. You got to knock down a fair amount, and they'll have everything delivered within a couple days.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. And so after that, I kind of just want to like walk around. I also want to check out the games, see what's going on. If there's any like strength check games, like just to flex. Like,
So there are a small number of outside games from the central ring, but it doesn't look like those have quite opened for the evening yet.
okay, gotcha.
If you
Then I'll
want to
just
try
drive
and
around.
if you want to try and find one that's specifically a strength-based challenge, you can.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
You gotta have your roll investigation.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 7. Unfortunately, because of how many different stalls and all the flashing
Yeah.
signs, it's a little
I'm whelmed.
overwhelming. So you get distracted at times, stop at a couple different stalls, but you're unable to find a specific strength challenge.
Gotcha.
During that time, sorry, you're gonna feel something holding on to you. It's a little grandma. Surprise! You've
Oh, hi.
Are you okay, my dear?
Oh yeah, there's everything's so pretty and bright.
She like pats your arm. Like she kind of like what is it called when they like put their arm like around yours? So she's like holding on to you. She's more leaning onto you.
Oh, okay.
Like
Do
loops her
you
arm
need
through.
help finding anything, getting anywhere? I'll help. I will help.
Oh, there's just so many people here. You just,
I know.
you're big.
I know.
She she's kind of starts prodding around your arms and like, when people flex and they're like, oh my God, that's, yeah, she's doing that. She's kind of checking your your muscles out.
Yeah, I love doing lucha and just helping when I can, and that's where I got the strength from,
She nods. She nods and just looks at you and it's like, where did you come from?
I came from. Where did I come from? Let me look at my sheet. Where did I come from? Because I don't remember at the top of my head. Oh, the Hollow Mine. That's where I come from originally. But I like adventuring everywhere. I'm like nomadic on the road with my group, and we just love having some shows.
What shows do you do? With
Lucha.
Lucha.
We fight for good and for fun.
Okay. Where is your other group members?
What's the main plane called?
The city you came from is the Radiant Citadel.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. We're about to head out to our next destination.
Mm-hmm. Grandma goes quiet, but she's still holding on to you.
Okay. You want to go explore?
Of course, my dear.
Let's go!
So the two
But
of
I'm
you
not
make
running.
your way off through the market. Calvin and Azufre, are you looking for anything specific?
Trip, you want to go first?
Sure. Azufre would also probably want to look for either probably a strength based game or I couldn't think of anything that would be like a wisdom based game, but something fun to occupy their time.
If you want to roll
Three-card
investigation,
Monty.
like the shell game.
Ooh,
Yeah, there you go. That's the wisdom one.
there you go. Let's see, investigation. I did not mean to click it twice. 12.
We'll go off the first one. Not too bad. You are able to. Well, first you go about the market and look for various things.
I almost forgot I'm a cleric. 13.
Oh, you guide yourself. Okay,
Nice.
fair enough, fair enough. So
Nice.
you are able to find eventually what appears to be a almost like the what's it called? The hammer strike game. I can't remember.
Whack-a-mole?
Yeah.
Yes! I brought my own hammer.
Yes.
They do prevent you from using it. Unfortunately, they give you a little toy one to use instead. But
That's okay.
you notice with your passive perception there appears to be a person like under the table using their hands as the targets, so it's probably better not to use an actual weapon. But I am gonna have you roll a strength check. We'll do athletics.
Ooh, okay.
For this game.
See, I didn't take proficiency in athletics. Oh well. Boop.
Ooh.
Oof. Even before guidance, that's bad. 9.
So you do manage to get a few, and you do end up paying a couple copper pieces to play the game. But the person under the table seems to realize that you're like a full-grown adult and starts messing with you a little bit, like half sticking it up, going really, really fast, trying to throw you off. And you do still manage to score a few points, so you get a little trinket as a prize. But you could kind of tell they were messing with you a little bit.
I'm going to look at the man under the table and go, I was being kind. I did not want to break your fingers.
The gentleman behind the stall was like, well, that's appreciated, but my good sir, these are more focused towards children.
That makes sense. I look at that dealer and I'm like, you are not big enough for this. It's kind of his little
Datila is the little texalotl, is
Yep.
that it?
Yep.
Sitting on your shoulder. Perfect. Calvin, anything of note you want to do?
Combination of two things, I guess. One, I actually should have asked this beforehand. Are we going? We're going with like actual material stuff for spell casting, right?
Typically,
Like,
your class should come with some sort of focus if you choose to use it. Otherwise, it would provide you with a component pouch, and all the spells for a while will specify if it is used up in the casting, and I don't think lower spells actually consume the items.
Okay. Then naturally, then we're fine. Then Calvin is specifically looking for anybody that he can recognize as influential, pretty much. Anybody that is popular, specifically with the goal of like trying to shmoo them up. That's it. He's hardcore trying to be the popular dude. So he's just looking for other popular people in the fair or at the market.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll investigation.
Oh, neat. Oh, even worse. Oh my god.
18's fine.
Hey.
I was about to say, whoa, that worked.
I mean, -1, but I do have to point out the disadvantage natural ones 3 in a row. It's great. Love that.
Oh wow.
It's good. It's hot.
Going through it today.
It's fire.
We're having a good
That
time.
was all. It's fine.
But you are able to track down and locate a small number of business owners that are like off to the side conversing. And as you're like approaching, you hear shouts from a nearby stall, and a voice pierces out through the night, just saying, "You little thief!"
I like how that cut off for me. So all
I
I hear
did.
is
I heard the echo.
So
echo.
so I heard. So okay. I heard. Come back, you little thief. I assume is what I heard.
Yes, you do. And then you hear another voice from closer. No, you're the thief. And then a moment later, what appears to be kobold charges through the crowd and runs into your leg.
Oh, I'm about to. All right, you're about to see why my allegiances are the way they are. I'm about to straight up, or Calvin is about to. So this kobold's running, and he ran pretty much between my feet, or is like near my feet.
He ran into your leg, fell to the ground.
Oh, ran into
and
me.
His appears to be grabbing up a small cluster of green onion from the ground and is like trying to hide behind you. And you see in the distance an older gnomish woman coming through the crowd, like searching.
Well, ain't this a pot and a half? And because it's a kobold and a gnome, Calvin gets down on one knee to try to talk to them. What's going on here?
At this point, the gnomish woman sees you bend down to like talk to the kobold, walks over and just starts like not berating, but being like arguing with the child. If you want to roll a charisma check to try and like get them to calm down, you can. It would be persuasion.
It would be persuasion then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to resolve the conflict.
Effective.
And I kind of want to. Can I also state that I want Calvin to do this loudly so everybody hears it?
Sure.
18.
Okay. At this point, Xiomara, Elenaa, and Azufre have been walking around the market for some time, and it's pretty loud to begin with. But like over top all of it, somehow you just hear a very booming voice, like dramatically being like, all right," and it's very like over the top, but it's attracting a fair amount of attention. You're able to calm the two of them down by almost shouting them down. it works, but you can tell there's still a fair amount of like vitriol between the two of them. Within 30 seconds of you doing so, they're still kind of bickering quietly. Another kobold approaches and says, "That's enough, Lemai. You're behaving no better than our parents did, stealing from me and attacking my son." This then kicks off more arguing between the older kobold and the gnomish woman, and you're catching bits and pieces of it, like the arguing, and they're accusing each other of stealing things, messing with their cart. It's kind of an all-around, like, not
Bad.
It's not a great look.
Really quick, going to be picking at hairs here. Have I heard both of everybody, those three, talk for about a minute?
Well, the younger kobold is now kind of like lurking behind the mother. The gnomish woman and the older kobold are now going at it, like bickering and arguing.
Okay. Can I try to slightly intimidate? Let's be real, it's going to be intimidation. And I like get down to their level. It's like, and grab them both by the shoulder and say, "I don't think we need to get the gods involved, do we? Or do you think you two can resolve it yourself?"
Roll intimidation.
21.
Damn. Okay. So at this point, there's kind of like a small circle around you and the three other people in the crowd: Azufre, Xiomara, and Elenaa. You're kind of congregating around this debacle, and once they start arguing again, Calvin just cuts it off before it even can begin, in full, and they all just kind of look at you, and it's just like, "You're not from around here, are you?"
This is
Referring
towards
to
Calvin.
Calvin, yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, not at all. But as my great mother used to tell me, it don't matter where you come from, it matters where you're going. And saying that, a slight shimmer goes across his cyan eyes, kind of being a little magical and mystical, with an attempt to still
Still
hold domination. Yeah, with the goal of like almost dominating that conversation.
So drawing attention
after
to
saying
yourself
that,
more than like letting them bicker more.
correct.
When you finish up like saying that, the gnome says, You strangers look you look capable. I'm Kusa Zungun, proprietor of market famous Zungun family seafood. For a fish typhoon, you'll wish for Zungun. Help us deal with this, and I'll make it worth your while."
Give me a hot second, because now I have to write that name and write that catchphrase.
Oh, excuse me, that was the kobold woman.
That's the cobalt.
Yep, it's Kusa, Kusa.
Kusa. Okay. Can I also assume by this time I have heard them talk for about a minute?
Oh yeah, it's been a second.
Okay. We'll see how good that is later.
So she then, when after saying that, the gnomish woman will like hears her try and like almost buy you off to try and investigate, and is like, "Scoundrel, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't want to be wrapped up in market politics." She turns towards the crowd and picks out Xiomara and Elenaa, and is like, "You don't look wrapped up in market politics. Help us figure this out. I'll give you a lifetime of delicious Tianmo noodles."
Ooh.
Oh, food involved. Oh no.
I do enjoy food.
So does Grammy.
Once that happens, the kobold then is like, "Well, now you're trying to involve other people, and they go back to arguing amongst themselves.
Oh.
Okay, these people are bothering Calvin, man.
Oh no.
Fuck.
At this point, could I, since I'm also in the crowd here, can I come out and try and be a neutral here and be like, it seems you both want to get to the bottom of the situation. How about the group of us together pursue it from a neutral angle?
Upon having a fourth enter the conversation, they both kind of stop and seem to more or less agree that, like, yeah, the outside party would probably be a good idea.
Excellent. I am Azufre. I'm kind of on loan to the shield bearers of the Citadel. And I extend a hand.
To the group or to the two?
To the two.
They both, in turn, shake your hand. And once things have calmed down a little, they both, not at odds, but trying to make their offer seem better, both land around roughly 100 gold, and then like various food-based rewards as well, whether it's like unlimited food from one or their special recipe. Like, they're just trying to get you to go to one side or the other, but they seem pleased to have a relatively neutral party involved.
This is not how I saw my evening going, but you three, I know you, I say, pointing to the luchadora. You were on the ride here. I don't think
Yes.
we've changed names. I'm Azufre.
I'm Xiomara.
It's a pleasure to meet you. It's been a while since I've met another genasi.
Yeah.
And Xiomara is a fire genasi?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know either of you, I say, looking at Calvin and Elenaa.
She extends
first.
Granny extends her hand and says, "I'm Elenaa."
It's a pleasure.
And just
And
for my
I-
own sake, real quick, how tall is Elenaa? Sorry, I'm just curious, like the size.
For the sake of
Nah, it's
transparency,
fine. Calvin Davis is gonna be pissed.
she's like 5'1".
Okay, so she's relatively short.
Oh, 100%.
Azufre, if I remember correctly, is easily 6 foot, right?
Azufre is my height, 6'6".
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
so he.
Rip, what are they feeding you?
So he's
Lots of spicy food.
He's got a at least like head and a half over Elenaa,
Oh,
looking
it's okay.
down.
Granny's got no she ain't afraid. It's okay.
As Azufre shakes your hand, Datil just kind of makes like a little noise.
That's so
If-
cute.
if-
That's so cute.
Yeah, I mentioned in the Twitch chat, because this one's too young to be able to speak or really understand Ignan, I just decided to kind of like Popcat, where it just kind of makes like mouth noises.
Oh, and who is this little fella?
This is Datil. This little goober is a Telexa. Oh fuck! How do you say this? Goddamn it!
Axolotl.
They made up this name. I'm just gonna call it an axolotl. Okay? They made up this name and didn't take into consideration how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Yeah,
There's a pronunciation guide there, and it doesn't make
Axolotl.
it's so weird. I think you're supposed to say it like Teaxolotl.
Oh, because
Teaxolotl.
Okay.
So it's like a teclo oral.
Well, they do include a pronunciation, but they don't seem to realize that in normal pronunciation guides, you don't have a th as a sound.
Texalotl. Texalotl.
I'm gonna look up a pronunciation guide and I'll let you know what I find.
Can I
long.
As
It's
Granny kind of wants to hold this
small
pet. She's gonna.
axolotl that looks like it's covered in like craggy, almost volcanic earth.
Mhm. Granny wants to hold this pet. She's gonna look at Azufre and is like, "Oh, can I hold him?"
He's not typically the best with strangers, but if you think you can handle him.
I could roll animal handling if you want me to.
I was gonna ask you to.
Let's go. Don't disappoint me.
No.
Oh,
no.
The one time.
Are you kidding me?
Elenaa almost like
5.
extends her hands like uppies style towards your shoulder, and what's his name again?
Datil.
Datil kind of just opens its mouth and goes.
Can I roll to like assist getting him calmed down because I have advantage on it, just to like calm him down before getting to Elenaa?
You can roll a separate one, trying to. Do you have proficiency or advantage?
Advantage. Oh no!
No, never mind.
Nope.
We're just making.
Don't even.
Oh my god!
We're making it worse.
So
You know how badly I want to try now just to show to see if it works.
you're kind of encroaching
all of
on
us are now just trying to do
Azufre at this point, and Datil is not having it. And when he opens his mouth, it just looks like a almost like a magma pool, and there's just a small flame extending.
Oh.
Datil, Bati, calm. And I just kind of like,
I'm sorry.
I take him off my shoulder and just put him in like, almost cuddle him like a baby, so he can just kind of like curl up in my bicep.
Oh.
He does in time calm down.
How do you spell his name?
Datil. It is a species of incredibly spicy pepper.
Ooh, fun. Datil.
They are
Makes
grown
sense.
primarily in Florida.
Nice.
I don't even know how to spell axolotl. See, I get what I get for my notes.
I always have to write out the word axolotl to be able to pronounce it.
AXOLOTL, I think.
It's AXOLOTL.
I'm so smart. Sometimes. Okay. So while you're conversing, the crowd kind of has calmed down a little bit from the argument and is starting to disperse a little bit. The two are sort of just standing off to the side a little bit. Like they're not arguing, but like they're tensely standing on standby. Like it could reignite at any point.
Okay, Elena's gonna walk up and just say, how much do they owe you? Just get over this.
Between the two of them, like they explain that at one time both of their families, they both own a stall at the market. Their families prior to this generation have just kind of butted heads at all times and used to mess with each other. The two of them are the first in a while that have kind of kept it toned down, and it's been fine until recently when it seems like somebody has reignited it and they both think that it's each other.
Who's the richer of the two?
Do we know that?
I mean, they both, just looking at them, they both look like they make a fair amount of gold. So it may not even be a gold thing. It might be more like a name/family thing.
Then correction. Who seems the more influential, if that can even be determined?
Roll insight.
Also, no mames is not a bad word.
I had to confirm. There's a reason why I didn't want to say.
No.
20.
Ooh.
Yay.
Total of 20.
I'm
So
total of 20.
because they've both been there, like their families, their stalls have been there for so long, they're both pretty much equally influential in the market. I mean, there's no way to just at a glance be like, oh, this is what has started it. It's just kind of always been a thing, based on what they've said.
Mm-hmm.
They're like one of the original stalls in the market, effectively.
Damn. I'm assuming that the businessmen off to the side are no longer talking because they're focused on this, aren't they?
At this point, most of the crowd has kind of dispersed, and seeing like something else having drawn a lot of attention, anyone that was in this area has kind of moved on.
Oh, Calvin Davis kind of now does not care now that the spectacle's over. And now just kind of listens to the rest of the group attempt to resolve it. And off to the side.
Yay.
Sorry.
We got a
Sorry, I didn't even
on our hands.
Hey man, I wanted to introduce myself to Azufre. I didn't even get to do that because no, someone had to mess with the axolotl and piss it off. So sorry. Don't.
Grandma saw a
so
child.
cute.
Grandma had to pet the child. I don't know what more you want.
No, that's fine. I just don't want to be judged for being clout chasing when you're trying to pet the spicy axolotl. It's fine as long as we're all able to agree.
I'm not
I thought we would bond.
Elenaa will notice Calvin trying to hang back with the crowds, and she'll point at him. You with the hat.
With the hat?
The hat.
Oh,
The
Calvin?
face.
The hat.
The one with the face.
You with the face.
He's wearing a hat. So I'm like, you with the hat. And she'll wave Calvin over, kind of beckoning him.
Calvin kind of like momentarily, you can kind of see his face like twitching out of like frustration and then like immediately calm. Well, hello there, Mima. How you doing? What do you
Mima.
need?
Mima? Soy señora. She says that she is a lady, so you address her as ma'am.
Because this is where it gets really hard because of slight meta. Spanish is common, or Spanish counts as a different language, or Spanish is Spanish.
Fair. What do you want, DM?
I was gonna say, do we want to count it as like, oh yeah, all human languages are just common?
Yeah, that might be easier. I feel like over time, everyone has kind of like melded parts of their language to form quote unquote common. So it's Calvin would know either
Okay.
that saying Senora is like I'm a woman or like grandmother. So it wouldn't
Okay.
necessarily go over his head.
Okay. No, I only ask because of the following I'm about to do.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm gonna start a fight.
No, it's straight up. He like speaks almost in Spanish, saying something along the lines of like, "I didn't mean to offend a beautiful woman like yourself," but says it in Spanish, but it is very clearly like, not
Picked up kind
like
of Spanglish.
Yeah, it is Spanglish. And like even some of the words are straight up just like French. Like it is like obviously a fusion of what he kind of knows.
It's all dialects
and
now.
he tries to spin it toward he tries to spin it towards Spanish more so than anything, but obviously still with his southern drawl.
You got
Almost, so it's
a la Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
all right.
All right.
I need one of those tequilas.
I will say.
Yes, he also turns in.
I will say you got.
He turns. Sorry, I was gonna say he turns in a forest midway through.
I will say you got this Grammy blushing. So she's like she tries to compose herself. What happened here? What is your name, sir?
Well, you are meeting Calvin Davis, musician, Chama, and then like slightly leans in towards I'm so sorry. I'm gonna relook. Xiomara. That's how we're saying it, right?
Yeah.
Xiomara, and like leans in, like winks. Musician, Chama, and master of a good deal. I've got rhythm of the South in my blood and a fiddle that can make you dance. Care for a tune or a trick? And like pulls out his like little fiddle.
Oh, go for it. Ooh. Is intrigued.
Gravy is
point
intrigued.
is, he's hardcore just trying to. Yeah, Calvin's hardcore pulling out his schmoozing.
Yo, bart it up. Let's go.
And also like looks at not to keep Azufre out of like the conversation. He's like, and also kind to meet you, Earthkin. Haven't seen many of you around here. Nice to see a friendly, gravelly smile.
Oh.
Azufre lets out like a sigh when you call him an earthquake, just like
This motherfucker.
Starts pulling up slang from specifically Earthkin. It's like, oh, so bad. Does Calvin even know it?
That's a good question.
When the music pick up,
It's about to be a fight.
Does Calvin know that might not be a great thing to say?
Oh no.
Calvin. No, actually, I should have asked. Does Calvin know that's a bad thing? Because I didn't. I looked up 2 seconds ago. What's slang? Not slurs. So if that's a slur, cancel it.
Not a slur.
No, Jay,
Calvin,
you're being canceled. There's a difference here.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's more up to Azufre if he sees it as something bad.
Because the Earth Genasi of Atizalan aren't like normal Earth people, they're like lava-y. Saying like, "Hey, Earthkin," to someone who's like
Distinctly different.
Yeah, distinctly different. It'll just elicit an eye roll of like, okay. It's like they're not like upset at you, just like weird energy, bro.
You've grouped me with everyone. Thank you for that.
You know what? That's actually Calvin's vibe. He's a idiot. So he's gonna stroll through that with a smile.
Well done. You successfully idiot.
Confidence
Himbo.
off the charts.
He's got the ladies charmed and the one dude pissed. It works.
Yep. I mean, that's what it is to be a bard.
Yep.
Hell yeah. So Calvin introduces himself as that. There you go.
So, over time, like, the two explain their sides of the situation, and it seems to be more or less harmless vandalism or, like, minor things going missing. But over the course of the situation, they both effectively convince themselves that they've hired you. So one will be like, okay, so you're doing this for me, and then the other looks at another person and it's like, so you're working for both of them effectively, but they both believe that they are the one that's hired you.
Perfect. Neutrality through
Love
confusion.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like
The modern era.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, the two of them also would depart, and you are left in the middle of the market. People are starting to flow through a little bit more that the chaos has ended.
Well, as lovely as it is to stay here, I got a show to go put on eventually. Feel free to stop on by if we are going to work. We can work together on this, but I'm usually a solo agent, and he says that while like pressing up his tie.
Where are you playing?
DM, where am I playing?
To your knowledge, you don't actually have a show.
Oh,
Did I just fucking
Gaslight yourself? Calvin, probably, yeah.
I mean, it would make sense. You're trying to.
It's in character.
Yeah, it's a character. You're trying
you
to
know
put
what?
on the fact.
Could I book you like
Okay, I gotta-
pre-show gig with a lucha match?
Oh my god, that would be lovely.
Open up.
Mans need money.
You know what? Calvin kind of responds with, well, it's kind of here and there. You know, you gotta spread the love of music around.
Yeah, I get that. Nomadic performing arts. Listen, I get it.
Can Elenaa see through this bullshit?
I was gonna say, if anyone wants to roll insight, you can.
Can I? Okay.
Roll insight.
I would also love to see through some BS.
Am I even capable of countering that with a roll, or
you're gonna roll either persuasion or deception, whichever you think is more accurate for the situation.
Ooh.
So it is not deception. It is straight up. He's straight up doing it. It is
so
just
then
like
you believe you're telling the truth. So persuasion.
Yes. So it is absolutely persuasion.
Damn.
Wow.
Seems legit.
I thought we were doing good on those rolls.
And I thought we had him.
I don't think.
Yeah.
In fairness,
I don't think you understand. I don't think
+6.
you guys understand.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't think you understand how hard I pushed for charisma.
I've got a +5 for my insight, but I didn't. I got a 10 on the dice, so.
Yeah, +6. I'm hitting 22s, brother. Yeah.
Xiomara, did you want to roll as well, or?
No, I'm fully giving
Okay, you're fully
the whole,
schmoozed.
yeah.
Fully in it. Oh no.
I get him. We're traveling performers. I get that.
So lovely.
It's not an abject failure between Elenaa and Azufre, but you might think he's kind of bullshitting a little bit.
Are the games open?
Are the what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are the games open? Like, what time is it, roughly?
Oh, by this point, it is probably 9-10 o'clock, so it's fully dark.
Okay.
The market appears to be fully open. So you would assume at this point they're probably up and running.
What were the tasks that they gave us, essentially, since we got, quote-unquote, hired?
They want you to... Well, they both effectively say, prove that this other person has done it. So with both of them saying it, it's find out what's going on. If it's one or the other.
Okay.
Alvin more or less says, well, to the luchador, I'll probably see you around since I expect to see your performances.
You got it.
And to the other two, I'll gladly, hopefully, to see you in the crowds. I'm going to go start schmoozing up with the higher-ups to see what info I can find.
Before you leave, Grammy
And-
kind of holds on to you. She'll reach out and be like, no, mijito. You're going to help us with this right now. And she loops her arm around your arm, and she pats your arm, essentially.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try escaping that.
Yeah,
Good job.
no. You're stuck with us now.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Considering what I
You're
know
here
what your
now.
strength is, no. Yeah.
Well, you don't
He's
know
got
that.
me.
You can leave if you want. You don't know that. You don't know how I'm
You can
strong.
certainly try.
You can.
would he try and pull away, is the question.
You don't know my strength,
you know
buddy.
what?
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
He's gonna slightly nudge, but it's because he already started on the path.
So then
So,
roll
sure.
against Elena's.
Strength?
All right. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Son of a bitch.
Oh,
No!
This is ridiculous.
It's less actual strength that you're using. You just kind of slip your arm out and start to walk away. And actually, let me give you the map to look at. One moment.
Ooh.
Azufre was actually also going to try and say something to the bard if he was going to try and ditch.
Oh, sure. You can do that.
Yeah. I think you should probably stay with us, since you kind of it started the whole thing by the kobold running into you and falling over, and them arguing in the middle of the market because you asked them what was going on. So you're
Okay,
kind of obligated to help a little bit clean up your mess. That's technically their mess, but also your mess.
Oh, that's true.
Calvin immediately kind of gets a shiver up his spine. It's like, oh boy, I don't want to be held responsible for this. All right, it's bad publicity anyhow.
That's right.
Lead the way.
Fuck yeah.
So at this point, if you guys can see the map, I assume.
Yes.
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 So you're off in the top right near Tianmo Noodles. That's in that opening area, off to the right here.
Can I get
Are we able to put
thank you.
a
I'm gonna say if you,
token?
I just pinged it right there.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there
Got
not a
My
token?
blind ass needed a ping. There are tokens. I don't know if the token would work great on this map though.
Oh, fair.
It might not fit. Hold on.
At least just like even if it's big, we can
Oh, there
still
we go.
know. How did you do that?
How?
He dragged it off
yeah,
of
so
his character sheet.
Oh, big
Hold on.
brain.
What do you mean? Have to
Focus
sheet?
ping. Dare. Is there an actual marker that I can put? I'm
was about
not.
to say,
I'm still so new to this. Hold on.
It's okay.
Rectangle. Can
How
you
did
move
you-
your
How
guy?
did you get your character out there?
Right
You
here.
go over to you go over to the journal, and where you see your name, you just long click and drag onto the page, and as long as you've inputted a token, it will appear.
There
you go.
I'm having troubles. I'm so sorry.
And then to get rid of it, you just click it and then press delete, and you'll disappear again.
Adios.
Ignore him breakdancing in the middle.
Wait. Okay. So I am long clicking on the character.
You just
I,
click and
so-
drag your name, and you'll.
oh,
Have you inputted
so-
a token?
I have not. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Oh, there you
because
go.
I can see it
There it
on your
is.
stream.
Thank
There you go.
I was so confused for a hot second.
Yeah, you guys are kind of in that opening there.
Okay.
So Calvin was starting to walk away from there. The map isn't going to be perfect, but you're roughly in
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah, but main walkway, probably about to go that way. 6'6" giant lava man
Big boy.
says no, and immediately I crumble.
Oh.
So it has been a little while at this point. And while you're discussing, and Azufre is like rebuking Calvin a little bit, you do see a tall human gentleman approach from behind Elenaa. They're dressed in a very flashy green shirt with a high collar and gold filigree that look like peppers.
Love it.
He's kind of like not shaking his head, but he's like, "Oh, this again," kind of energy. And he says, "Hello and welcome. I am Kasim Arun.
How do you spell that?
Kasem Aroon.
AAS.
And he
I'm
says,
about to do.
I am one of the
Created it,
two prolific spicy brothers.
Ooh.
Spicy brothers.
What is that? What is Spicy Brothers?
Well, thank you for asking, ma'am. It is my business with my twin brother. We have a wonderful stall where we sell a myriad of spicy foods. And as it happens, this evening we are one of 3 stalls that is hosting a little bit of an event. When he says the last little bit, he kind of rolls his eyes a little.
And
Sorry, I'm writing notes.
I know I had to be really creative with spelling. Can I pick up his body language on like why he's rolling his eyes or whatever?
Oh yeah, you can roll insight.
God, I love rolling.
14.
14? Yes.
You're unsure if it's like a dislike of he's referring to, or nervous energy type thing. But either way, he's kind of like towards it.
Before I do anything, does anybody else want to interrupt?
Oh, I heard myself echo there for a second.
I rolled insight.
Who are the other two food carts competing?
Well, it's less of a competition per se. It's
Sorry, partaking.
yes, it's kind of it's some cheap thrills to appeal to the tourists of the area. Some of the markets set up events to try and draw attention. You can participate it, but it's all very tourist trap like. I don't know if you would want to spend your time there.
What does the
Sounds like-
winner get? If there is a winner.
Oh, it's less of a prize, more of a hey, I won participation thing.
Is the
What's
shirt
the
is the shirt gonna
competition?
say "Spicy Daddy"? Is that what, like,
No.
you get a
No,
shirt of
it-
like I won this and I won the spicy competition. All I got was the shirt.
Yes.
I met Spicy Daddy.
He does kind of like perk up when you ask what they are. Well, my brother and mine is a spicy pepper challenge. The other is a hide and seek and a cooking competition.
Cool.
But again, it's all very tourist focused. I don't know if you want to go.
Tourist trap
Internally-
sounds up Calvin's alley.
So awesome. Pretty much immediately, Calvin's like, well, if you need anybody to bring in some coin, I'm also here. And like flicks like a piece of like almost like if it's a business card to him, but it's straight up blank because he just knows people give out business cards. He just doesn't know that people put stuff on them.
He
Oh,
takes
sad.
it. He's like, instead of the cheap thrills, I can show you around the market.
Can I? Is
Calvin-
Calvin near me at all?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you're all within that relatively small group, so you can wander over.
All right, so Granny kind of pulls Calvin
face
down
him.
so she can whisper into his ear. Are you a con man?
And damn, I want to make a reference. I don't think anybody will ever get it.
I just wanted to let you know that Granny's eyes are sparkling, okay? She's very excited about this idea of this man she just met could be a potential con man.
And Calvin like pulls his arm like offended. A con man, and flicks the card into the air and like lets it like pretty much it's a little trick and it turns into flame for a moment. Is that a thing, or does that count as minor illusion?
I mean, you can cast minor illusion to do that.
Because he's that much high on his own stuff, he uses minor illusion just to make a little flame thing for a cool trick. A con man, never in my life have I been so disrespected. I'm an entertainer, a performer. I am a great gift to this mighty realm.
Ew.
So no. He says like kindly on that last
So,
line.
yeah.
Is that, does Elenaa notice that the cards are empty?
Probably, yeah. Like, you see him flick it up and it appears to be blank and then just catches flame.
Sir, I think you were supposed to put information on those.
Calvin's like goes like beet red. It's like, oh, well, it is a trick card, you know. Just and then he starts like fiddling around and like pulling out cards from his sleeves, and they like all fumble to the floor. Just like
Oh, no.
it's just a bunch of trick cards. It's like they're all tricks anyway, and he claps his hands, and then they just like go back, like they disappear.
Oh no!
Like it's very much for like the he, who's, and ha's.
So Kasim at this point, seeing a lack of interest kind of in the tour, he's like, well, if nothing else, enjoy your evening. I'd say stay away from the event grounds, but no one really listens. And I'd just to be safe, the two bickering families, they may give the market a fairly bad name. I would steer clear. And then he turns around and starts heading towards the event grounds.
Wait, what's happening at the event grounds?
That's where the large
Things
tents were
happening.
set up.
Got it. Okay.
It's weirdly, he first said, like, he seems to be going out of his way for us not to go to the event grounds.
I
Actually,
kinda wanna
did you
go there.
roll insight for...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't roll insight yet.
Do you want to?
I would love to.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep Calvin and Elena's rolls.
Bruh!
Xiomara, do you think Xiomara was or would like think he's suspicious, or just kind of be like, yeah, I'm here?
No, I think I definitely want to roll
Okay.
because being told don't go there when it's clearly like cool sounding. Oh,
We
God.
are terrible.
So
happening?
Xiomara and Azufre are like, okay, sure, it probably isn't like, yeah, he's a trustworthy guy. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
Elenaa is a little distracted with Calvin at the moment, so not fully in it. Calvin, you're picking up on a vibe that he really doesn't want you to go there for some reason, and it's kind of weird.
Out of game, are you guys okay with me like trying to lead if we need information on this stuff? Just because
go
of
ahead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, my
Grace.
brain is empty right
Okay.
now. Go for it.
Same. Granny's here to ask questions that no one else wants to ask.
So he's giving off he's like very stringent on not going, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's like trying to steer them away from getting involved by the sounds of it. Like, he may not be a fan of the market games, but he like is trying to get you to steer clear for whatever reason.
Calvin like adjusts his tie, like gets like primed and like leans in and he says, why exactly do you not want us to go there? Is there something in it for you?
Well,
And,
my
like,
good sir,
kind of puts heat a little bit on him.
I simply want you to have a lovely time at the night market. No further concern here. And he, at this point, turns and begins to walk away.
Now thinking of it, we probably should have asked him for questions if he knows anything.
Wait, did he leave, or is he on his way leaving?
He's like walking away at this point.
We can still ask if we want to like try and catch up to him. I'd be
yeah.
down for the tour.
Calvin,
Yeah. Sir. I'll call to him.
He stops and turns around. Yes?
Maybe I'll take you up on that tour after all. If we're going to be looking into the
Delightful.
place, we might as well look around the place first.
Well, there's no reason to look into it. They're just bickering between families. I can show you the town if you'd like.
That has such weird energy.
Yeah. Are we picking up on that now? Because that was kind of a little straightforward.
You can
Yeah.
roll insight.
wait a minute,
Oh,
is
God.
he hold on, is he the trap? Because this is the thing in like Egypt where people are like, I'll take you on a trip and like show you around, and it's like,
Fuck, dude.
this doesn't feel right.
This is
I've
horrible.
rolled
Uh
a natural
Hold on.
2
Rolled
die
another-
3 times.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
I keep rolling 8.
We cannot
dude,
sense
wait,
the
you are
vibe.
+5 in that stat.
I know. I can't roll shit today.
Oh man.
The only person that's like at all concerned is Xiomara. And
she's
she's
distracted
like,
though, isn't she?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sketchy, but I don't. The rest of you are like, oh, it's tour. Yeah, he's a little like ostentatious, a little full of himself, but
okay, so
I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So was Calvin.
I'm going for I
As
like
someone
your
who's
words,
also
Magic Man. Lead the way.
Oh, I like
someone who's
funny
also
words, magic.
Magic Man. I was gonna say it's like as someone who's also filled with himself. I like this man. And I trust him with my life.
Grady's gonna speak up and be like, "Who's gonna let me lean on them while we walk?"
I got you.
All right. She's gonna loop her arms around yours. Lead the way, Magic Man.
So over the course of about an hour, he begins to lead you around the outskirts of the market, showing you the various stalls and like all the different attractions, like but steering well clear from the middle. He shows you a silk shop that Elenaa had already been to. He shows you each of the various, like his main stall, the actual store that's selling food. He shows you the lucky charms or the lucky amulets at the top of the map that are selling for, I believe, 10 silver. Like he's making the rounds on everything, telling you a little bit about each of them, but is just guiding you around the market. After about an hour, hold on.
BM is typing.
I'm scared.
Hi. Okay, so at the end of your tour, you hear from one of the confectionery. Oopsie, I clicked on an image. There we go. On one of the confectioners' stands, you hear a small amount of like not arguing, but appears to be a commotion as you're going by.
Another
Lovely.
one.
It's
I was gonna
Fada's
say, is it-
Otherworldly Goods. It's a small confectioner's stand, right here, bottom right.
Whee.
So we're down here now?
Yep.
Bottom.
So
right.
as you're finishing up the tour, this is where you've ended up,
Mhm.
and there appears to be some sort of commotion as you're going by.
Can you explain the commotion a little bit more? Like, what are we
Yeah,
hearing?
the owner of the stand is standing at the front, and they appear to be like looking at the ground, and they're like the front of their stall. Calvin is dancing in place.
I'd be willing to
It's
kind of go
very
over and
hard.
kind of look over and say, is there something the matter?
Well, I'd love to say no, but 2 of my vanilla buns are missing.
2 of your vanilla bones?
Yeah, this is a confectioner, so they sell like baked goods.
Ooh.
I just didn't know if I heard buns or bones.
Buns,
Until
UNS.
Buns, okay.
Grandma's checked out. She's checking out the pastries.
Understandable.
Valid. I'm also hungry.
IRL or in the campaign?
Probably both, honestly.
Both of them.
Has anyone been by the stall that didn't come inside? Did you hear anything?
Well, that's the weird thing. I haven't had many customers this evening.
If you'd like, I could take a look around.
I
See
was
if
gonna
I...
say, can I roll something to
That would-
check if the store is weird? Or anything
That'd
left
be
behind?
lovely. Thank you.
So, can I roll to perceive?
Yeah, you can roll investigation or perception.
Yippee.
roll to proceed.
Finally!
he can roll.
Hey.
19!
Fuck, I got
have
9!
eyes.
Elenaa is enraptured by the
Damn it!
baked goods.
Goods.
Real
Oh, you know
Um,
they said
uh,
anything different
fake
about
me
the
is
baked
not.
goods?
What were you gonna say, Jay?
Oh, I was just. I was going to continue on talking to the person. I wanted to get to know them. Whatever. No, you're absolutely good. Continue down your path more so. Like, go ahead.
So Azufre begins to look around the stall a little bit, And for the most part, it's like completely normal. You do notice towards the front where the buns would be, on the stall, there appears to be like a slight trail almost of powdered sugar leading away from the stall, but no footprints.
That's okay. Datil, sugar. I'm gonna set down Datil and have my little fine familiar follow the trail.
Okay. Do you have? Oh wait, let me. You sent me a thing.
This is I sent you the grown up because we couldn't find path for the baddie. Basically, it has good tremor sense and good dark vision.
Ooh.
My goal is just to pet him once. That's it.
I'm going.
Can you have him? We'll do perception at advantage because he's using his schnoz.
Schnoz! Sorry, that got me. Should I use my perception numbers, or should I?
So it would be theirs. Perception is based on wisdom, which is a +1. So
+1, nice. I can guidance him as well, so that'll give him a D4.
So as you set him down, the rest of the group sees you put a finger on his back, and he begins to glow faintly, like a little more than normal, because guidance is a vocal and the somatic spell.
I was going to flavor it as I gave him a little head pat before I set him down.
There you go. You see Azufre pat his head, and he starts to glow, I assume, a light orange.
Yep.
Oh.
15.
Hello there.
It's not a 25. I rolled both together.
15.
It's a 15.
Yep, I see it. It's okay. With a 15, when he finds like the trail, he just kind of sticks to it and follows, and you see him going north, following it for a short while. Elenaa and Calvin, are you still talking with the owner?
Yeah, so because my character is very talkative, I'm going to start doing this from here on out. I want the name of the individual, the stall name, or like what they sell, and then I kind of want to get a vibe on influence that they have.
Okay.
And
so name,
and then finally, any information that they have about the two families. Sorry, there you go.
That's okay. The owner is Vada, Vada.
Awesome.
It's
baked goods.
Yeah, it is Vada's otherworldly goods.
Vada's otherworldly goods. Okay.
And what was the last thing?
And it's pretty much influence, and then if they have any information about the families.
They're a fairly popular stall, but it seems like tonight has been a little slow. Like it's slowed down since all the commotion has started, and it seems like more attention to the games at the middle has like picked up. When you ask about the like family drama, they begin talking about their goods, like all the like various pastries, the desserts, all that type of stuff. They seem to be deflecting.
Oh, so this is every fan. This is everyone. And like Calvin, like hint towards, I get it. Since Elenaa seems like she's just enthralled by baked goods, I'm gonna like kind of like look towards Xiomara, and be like, try to give an instinctive look of like something's up. And I also want to make sure I goat Vada into speaking for at least a minute. I'm gonna be straight up specific. It's because of my feet. I want to be able to hear everybody talk for at least a minute.
Yeah.
I mean,
I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like when you're talking with people, it's very easy, especially at a first introduction. Like you've very easily heard them speak for at least a minute.
Okay, awesome. Then yeah, that's pretty much what Calvin does for the time being.
Okay.
Do I also just pick up like a vibe anywhere? Because right now I'm with
Azufre?
Yeah. Well, no,
As you-
because I'm
you
I'm
stayed
latched
nearby?
on. Yeah,
You
I'm
latched
latched
onto
on
Granny.
to Granny. So
Okay. So you're
But-
still next to the stall.
yeah, but do I
Okay.
still pick up like anything, or am I also
in
distracted?
addition to
Yeah.
you can roll perception for like
Perception.
trying to see anything.
Nope. I love the pastry
No,
too.
you're right there with Granny.
Yeah. Wow.
This sucks.
I'm gonna.
Man.
So because I'm kind of picking up that they're deflecting. Do I need to roll that, or am I like, or is that
So-
like?
I'm gonna have you roll history since you've been here for a little bit, and you'll see.
This
why.
is terrible idea,
Ooh.
dude. My -1s are actually
So-
decent.
So this will kind of
Sorry,
go
go ahead.
in line with the insight. During your time here, you've kind of picked up that all the markets, if it's an outsider to them, like if they haven't been here for a while, if they haven't been buying for a long period of time, they're pretty closed off about anything involving the market. People that have been involved in any number of things have consistently come back, like they've ingrained themselves to the area. Those are the ones that people tend to rely on more. So it seems kind of like the vendors, when you question them, kind of just deflect to their stuff that they have if they don't know and trust you.
How much are the pastry stuff? How much are they?
For the pastry goods,
How much are they?
let me pull it up 1 second.
Ooh, we got a menu.
Yay!
There's a set
Actually
price. I
has a
just don't
developed
know
menu.
it. No, I just don't know the actual market price. Let's see.
10 shillings.
They sell pastries and desserts for 1 silver piece each, but
Ah.
their signature vanilla bun, made with a secret family recipe, sells for 2 gold pieces.
Secret family recipe.
I guarantee you, they got that off the back of a can.
So that's why it seems like they're making a little bit more of a big deal out of the 2 buns missing.
Yeah.
They're
So
worth a
I'm
fair
not,
bit.
I don't want to metagame, but is there someone in our group, if I buy the secret pastry, can we uncover why it's so secret? If that makes sense?
that just is straight up
Investigate.
metagame. You
Is
can,
that- is that
you can
investigation?
buy one.
Yeah.
The Krabby Patty recipe.
Do you have 2 gold?
I have 10 gold.
Trickstar is live rated your
Okay,
channel.
so you can
I
buy
love
one,
you.
but are you just gonna start trying to dig into it in front of the person that made it, or?
God, no.
Okay, so you bought it and you have it.
Hold on. Don't pressure Granny into buying things right away. Hold on.
I mean, the vendors want you to buy stuff, so they would be pretty forward.
I know. Granny's thinking.
While Granny's thinking, can I like keep like nudging Xiomara? Sorry, I'm saying it wrong again, aren't I?
No,
Is
you said it good,
Shay
yeah.
or
Shio.
Xiomara? Okay.
Xiomara, yeah.
Shio.
Yeah, it's Sia for
Xiomara.
short, too.
Okay, we're gonna say Sia. Sorry, I
assume-
apologize.
No, you're good.
They would have said it at some point, like,
Yes.
I'm Xiomara,
So-
or you can call me Shio.
Yeah, just call me Sia.
See ya.
So like Calvin like nudges Sia and like is like, I don't think they're a fan of oh my gosh, I just pulled it up to be all cool and I already forgot it. Pretty much says it in French of like outsiders or foreigners.
Mm.
So it's like tries to like hint something seems a bit askew. Because
And
they've been
yeah,
treating me like this for weeks.
that's crazy.
A week. You've been
A
here for
week.
a week.
Sorry.
1 week.
A
They've
week.
been treating me like this for weeks.
I've been here my whole life. They've been treating me like dirt. It's been here a day.
It's like my whole that's my whole life.
So,
I don't get it.
so Sia's just a bimbo completely.
Jesus Christ.
And so like but I want to help. Like, is there anything I can pick up on? Could I buy a pastry and just, I don't know, feel inspiration from it to help?
What are you trying to do?
Just assist. Because I haven't felt any vibe up to this point, really, except maybe just a slight vibe as we got to the stand. But then I'm back distracted with pastries.
She's here to
You
be
saw Azufre like wander away with the axolotl.
Yeah.
So you can pick up on him walking away. You would have noticed.
Yeah, it was not
Kind of
subtle.
hard to miss.
Hey, Willy Thumb, I'm gonna go explore that way. Are you gonna be okay here?
Mm-hmm. Mijita, go ahead. And she like
Okay.
pats your shoulder.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go follow that. I'm gonna see what's going on. See how they're doing.
Can I barter
BRB.
to lower the price of the bun?
You can certainly try.
Okay. How do I do that?
It'll be a
Charisma.
check.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Where's my charisma? Charisma Riz. Let's
Azu.
go. Ooh!
Hey.
You
The
would be
Riz.
making your way over here. This is kind of like the path
yes.
that I keep forgetting your guy's name.
Oh, my little fella?
Yeah,
You just made me brain fart on it.
it starts with a D. I can't fucking think of it. It's a pepper.
I wrote it down. God damn it.
I love that I've remembered
Datil.
4
It's
characters.
Datil.
Datil, thank you.
Datil.
I
You
don't
messed
like
me up on
forgetting.
my own. What did I say?
You're welcome.
Gotta keep on your toes somehow.
At this point, this is kind of where Datil has led you. It seems to be in a fairly linear direction. So you're trying, sorry, Elenaa, you're trying to persuade the shop owner to lower the price?
Mhm.
And you rolled an 18. Okay.
Mhm.
So they say no outright, but if you figure out where they went or who took them, they'll give you one for free.
Oh. Alright. I'll take that offer. But I will buy one of the normal buns anyways.
Okay.
Not the special one, but just the normal ones.
Silver piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 10 gold. Can you how much do I have left, Magic Man? I can't math.
You have 9 gold and 9 silver.
9 gold.
Wait, you had to do the math for -1?
Well, no, because I didn't. Okay, so like here it says copper piece, silver piece. I don't know what EP is. I know GP is gold.
Electrum.
Okay, so I didn't know.
Electrum
Oh,
is a
okay,
half
never mind, I
currency
get it.
that no one uses.
Okay,
Or
Yeah.
I never use.
It's like a penny in the modern era.
got it. So
Well, it's
that's
like
why I was like,
everything is 10 to 1, except for the Electrum, which is 5 to 1. From
That's why people stopped using Electrum.
I think it's like 5 silver to 1 Electrum.
See,
I
now
think.
you added numbers.
Yep.
I'm confused.
Okay, well,
Don't worry about it.
I have 9 pieces
You'll never
left.
put anything in that slot.
And
hey, this
then-
is always fun. When you give them to gold, they snap it in half and 9 silver spill out.
What the
Oh.
fuck? Magic
This is just
Man.
how I do currency.
Okay.
I like it.
I like the idea of just banging a piece of gold on the floor
Yeah.
and it turns to more.
So with this bun,
It's good for storage.
is this just a
Not
normal like croissant bun, or what type of bun is
Well,
that?
Would Elenaa have looked for a specific type of
No.
confection? No.
No.
It's basically a Danish.
Ooh.
Mm.
Like it's got like a spiced middle section.
Uh-huh.
So it's got like cinnamon, nutmeg, that type of thing.
Okay.
But the rest is a normal crescent pastry.
Putting that in my inventory. I have a Danish now.
Cool.
Okay.
Cue Elenaa
Alright.
studying it later to steal the recipe.
Yeah.
No. I have a regular bun. I want the special bun. But I'm not gonna pay 2 fucking gold pieces for that.
Alright. At this point, Kelvin and Elenaa have noticed the other 2 have disappeared and see Azufre following.
Yep. Calvin flicks that card up into the air and then immediately like does his card trick thing and says, "I'll see you around. Thank you so much."
Elena's
And
gonna
then
hold
doing
on
this
to his
bucks.
coat as you walk away. There you go.
Needy grandma.
No, man, she's got tiny legs. Don't walk so fast.
Okay, so at this point, Datil, I remembered this time. Yay.
Yeah.
Has pretty much made his way to just in front of the Tianmo noodle stand and goes off to the side, and there's just a giant pile of powdered sugar.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So whoever, whatever, whenever it happened, this is where they ended up.
And is there no one in the area, or can I do investigation to see?
Yeah, you can roll.
I'll help.
17!
So if you want
Can
to
you-
help,
I didn't see anything. I'm so dumb.
So
I am
if
you
he
so
can't
says-
see
dumb.
the powdered sugar at all either.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, an alleyway.
if he's giving you advantage, you would get the 12. If he wants to roll separately, you would get the 5.
Yeah, no, I'm helping you.
Okay, so you
Okay.
get the 12.
Hey!
Elenaa, being the confection maestro you are, apparently, you also follow at a distance. And these two are kind of like looking around. They see a whole bunch of like powdered sugar in the area. But you see what appears to be persimmon skins just behind them. And it's really weird because there's no one else around. And there's just this pile of powdered sugar and some persimmon skin.
What is persimmon skin? Can you elaborate?
It's a small orange.
I was gonna ask
It's like
the
a
same.
clementine.
Oh.
Got it.
Ooh.
But you don't see anyone at like in the background. Obviously, the son and the mother from Tianmo Noodles, or no, the gnome, excuse me. The gnome from Tianmo Noodles is currently serving people, but you see no one else.
So I have a question. Oh wait, it's not a threat. Never mind. Ignore me.
Excuse me?
I have a thing called intuition, and I can roll
Oh.
for initiative or perception, but it has to be a physical threat. So there's no threats around here. Never mind. I wanted to get more insight.
okay.
With
I
that
will be a
persimmon
physical
orange.
Actually,
Oh,
roll. Hold on. Let me
oh,
find
secret
the
roll.
thing. There's a thing for this. One moment.
Okay.
Should I also roll investigation? Everybody else
Oh.
did. I just
Oh yeah, you should.
So,
probably.
would Elenaa have pointed out the persimmon skins?
Yes.
Okay. Then everyone can roll intelligence.
Oh.
intelligence
to-
raw.
Hold on. I'm trying to find the roll in the book
Ooh,
because there
wait,
is a specific roll.
Oh, is someone using invisibility to sneak stuff?
I'm about to be brain dead in 2 seconds, more so than I
Same.
already am. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Bimbos and himbos for life, am I right?
Yeah, you know, we're here.
Did none of y'all take? Did none of you guys take intelligence?
I have a
No.
12 in
Brother, I am-
intelligence. And proficiency in Arcana.
I have 10 in
Intelligence is my lowest.
Yeah.
Same.
Uh,
Twin.
Oh my god.
We got
Oh no,
So-
I'm the one with the brain cell? That's
Yeah.
not good.
You're wise and with the brain cell. Feel.
It's fine. I rolled a nat 20 on intelligence.
I got a 12. That was
13.
great.
Dude, everything that's been a -1 has rolled really well.
Hold.
That's
I'm trying to find
Sorry.
this fucking roll.
funny.
It's something specific, and I
No,
can't
you're
find it. And
okay.
it's really annoying.
That's so funny. All of us are just like, oh wow, this is a really cool place of sugar. Nice.
I know. Oh my god, sugar, guys.
Yay.
And I-
Oh, okay. It's investigation technically.
Oh.
Oh, do
Okay.
you want us to roll it again?
Oh.
Jay can keep his because I feel bad. Everyone else reroll.
Oh.
Since it's investigation
Oh.
now, I can help myself out with a D4, so
Correct.
that's better.
Ooh.
Mother-
Oh my
Fucker.
god!
Dang.
Why?
Lord.
Well,
Please,
Okay.
game.
So
it said no.
everyone but Azufre, unfortunately, realized that because you took the tour, no one was selling persimmon.
Hmm.
Oh,
Not a single stall was selling persimmon.
I didn't see these things.
Do I see any footmarks around on the sugar, or like on or around the area? Like, is there any other prints?
No, there's no. Based on your investigation, there is no footprint anywhere near.
Can I
Are there
grab a handful
Oh.
of sugar and throw it up in the air and see if it lands anywhere?
Sure, you grab a handful of dirt and powdered sugar, and it lands on the ground. You now have powdered sugar on your hands. Oh no, Trip's dead!
Oh no!
Trip was so
died.
furious.
No. Because I mean, if like my thinking is, if this person's invisible, that person could still be around. So if you throw it up in the in the air
So
near that area, it could land and like make a figure, essentially. If that makes sense. Grant,
Sorry,
my
Grant
internet
was
disconnection.
trying to use her
You're good,
knowledge
you're good.
of the farm. Okay.
Was that said out loud, by the way? Was like this a discussed thing? Or is this not a character figuring things out?
Gio announced it or said, "I didn't see these anywhere."
Okay. I might just cast Detect Magic then.
Oh.
Okay. And that's a first level spell, or is that something
Yep.
you can do naturally?
First level spell.
Okay. So, good news.
Oh.
There's a ton of magic everywhere because each and every one of the stalls has a magic sign.
Fuck.
So you're getting
This is stupid.
tons of pings everywhere. It's hard to differentiate between what could be like, oh, somebody's selling magic items. Oh, these are like signs. You get a number, so you get a huge number, and a general direction for each.
It can also look by specific school.
Okay.
So I'm going to look for the School of Illusion. If we're
Okay.
looking for someone who might be invisible.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So, you do pick up one, and it is pulling towards the, let's see, west.
West.
Because
I'm gonna-
the range on that thing is insane, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I thought so.
So also, just for future reference, I don't know if this would really matter, since you guys both know it, but if you click on the spell, it will give a small summation of what it does in the chat log on the side. At least it should for you, Trip, because I did put the straight up summary of it in there.
Yeah.
So if you ever use a spell like that, do you mind putting it there? So because I don't know what they do off the back of my head, and I'm pretty sure
There you
Kiwi
go.
also doesn't know off the top of their
Nope.
head. I appreciate it.
Within 30 feet. Okay. That
There you
is
go.
not. I think
I
I'm
thought it was
thinking of
60.
a different one.
I thought it was 60.
If you want, I can confirm or
No, it's 30.
okay.
I will
I think I
say-
mixed it up. But I will
Yes,
say
30 in a radius. Go ahead.
is that west ping too far for the 30 feet to help me with?
I'm gonna have you roll perception at advantage to see if you still get it.
Okay. So I'm gonna say if not, I could try using my familiar's tremor sense, which lets you feel people even if you can't
Up
see
to
them.
120. Yep.
Yeah. Perception.
Wow.
Okay, so
Nice.
with an 18, at the very edge of your detection, you feel, or you would have sensed something go from the western edge of it and then disappear.
I'm gonna kind of point and say, I do sense something invisible that way. Oh, we were thinking of see invisibility, by the way. See invisibility lets you see anything invisible within 120 foot range.
Oh, nice.
That's what we were thinking of. But that's a second level spell.
Soon.
I'm
You
gonna keep...
can cast that as a ritual, by the way.
Yeah, I just didn't have time.
Okay.
Because it takes a minute to
10.
ritual cast. Or 10 minutes to...
And yeah.
10 minutes?
Oh,
yeah, it
damn.
takes a while.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd use the action. But I'm gonna start running that way and be like, come on, I'm losing him!
Yee.
West is the other way, guys.
Fuck.
Over here.
It's okay. I'm from the west. I know where it is.
Oh,
I'm blind.
I
was
knew
just
that.
going in a direction.
I totally knew that. I just,
I
know.
I knew that. I swear.
I knew that. I swear.
So is it like in this upper quadrant then?
By the time you make it over here, Azufre is no longer detecting its presence.
Dang.
Oh.
Did you lose him? Did you lose him? You know what? I'm gonna gamble on it anyway. Did you lose a Molten Mike as like a weird off like color like nickname?
I hate this family.
I'm both trying to make Calvin the most hated, but also the most charismatic guy at the same time.
I want Elenaa to slap him in the back of the head.
You can't reach his head.
Oh, fuck.
I was about to say, you're small.
Just hop.
Okay, so it's gonna be one of those where she just like taps you on like she doesn't tap you, okay? She gives you a good hard smack on your like back, saying, "Cállate." Call him by his normal name.
It does appear
And then
that Sorry.
Go ahead.
It does appear I have lost them.
Oh.
Is there anything that we can
There
sense
is.
nearby?
So what?
There is a very specific wording in the spell that you lost it, or the reason you lost it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
hmm
I caught on.
You can sense the presence. of the
okay.
They went inside somewhere, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know what? Because we took the tour, is there, and also because Calvin's been here for a bit, would he know where those like orange peel things would, like you said, they're not sold in the area, right? They're not sold anywhere in the town. Correct?
Sorry, repeat your question.
My question was the like clementine peels or whatever.
The persimmons, yeah.
Yeah, you said that they're like it was weird because no one sold them in the town based on where we were looking, like based on the
To
tour.
your knowledge, no one in this area / the market sells them.
So to be weirdly specific, would Calvin know where someone would even like the area or region those would be farmed and be able to connect it to like, oh, this person is from that area. They would probably be most likely to have it.
Ooh.
You can roll history.
Weird connection.
You can certainly try.
Parthenax is rolling in his not grave right now.
He's chilling on an island somewhere.
Yeah, good for you.
So you don't know much about like persimmons themselves, but citrus tends to grow in a like fairly specific climate in general. A jungle, probably not the best area for that type of thing, so that's probably why it's not here. Whoever had them probably sought them out for whatever reason, but you're unsure where nearby you could find it.
Do we want to just do a general investigation of the area and just try that?
If we think that he might have gone in somewhere and I can no longer track him, it might be a good idea to just kind of look around the nearby buildings.
Yeah, I'm for that. Are you two okay with that?
Yeah.
Real quick, I hate to interrupt the intense investigation. It is 2:10. Do we want to take a short break, or we just vibing? Because I know 3 is kind of the cutoff. Which I was wrong. We are not finishing this in 1.
That's okay. Do y'all want to take a break, or do you want to?
We can push through to 3. I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, so I forget of the time zone differences. For me right now, it's an hour. It's 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Oh, it's 3 for you.
Yeah, 3 for me.
Oh,
for me. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was very thrown off. I was like, hold on, it's like 1 o'clock for me. I still have 2 more hours.
Okay, so you have 2 hours.
Yeah.
So then this is about the halfway point. Do you want to take a break?
I'm indifferent. What about you guys?
Indifferent as well. If y'all need a break, go for it.
I mean, we can do a quick bathroom break, grab water, whatever, and then come back and then just...
Yeah. My dog can take a break at least.
Oh,
so.
Oh yeah, puppy break.
I'll go take her out.
Go pet your puppies,
I should
guys.
probably take my dog out too.
Okay.
Good idea, Trip.
I'm gonna do BRB, but I'm gonna mute Discord and You guys can still talk amongst yourselves, but I'll have it muted off stream.
We'll be
Okie
right
dokie.
back.
BB.
Call it 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Think about like directing, because I knew for our first one I wanted to make sure everything was kind of covered to a certain extent. Yeah, that I'm not going to say the number. That being the highest intelligence, gonna be interesting.
Scary.
Gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I will say though, after watching other people, because I've never played D&D before, it was always one of those like, people want to play it. I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. And then after watching Legends of Avantris, I don't know if you guys seen them, I was just like, fuck it, let's just have fun. I don't really care for the stats. I want to make it as cursed as we can.
Oh, having like an interesting character you like, as opposed to like a full coverage party.
Yeah.
It's gonna be harder, but if not that I want to like toot my own horn, if you're a good DM, you're gonna find ways to not screw over your party.
Mm-hmm. I was also gonna say, and then it obviously depends on everyone else and with chat. One thing I did find interesting about other campaigns that I've seen is that if they donate bits or subs, we could essentially have a reroll area, if that makes sense. But
like
it would be
Get inspiration.
not inspiration. So what I've noticed with a lot of them is like, yeah, you could potentially reroll, but you could have this side effect. If that makes sense.
Like a table.
It's like a wild magic chat table.
Yeah, pretty much. Where it's like, I
That'd be
rerolled,
funny.
but now I can't save any words that end with E or have E in them, type of thing.
Oh.
Jeez.
Chaos table.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, it sounds like a
depending,
chaos
depending on
table.
what we want, essentially. Because if it's like, I want to give you guys another chance to reroll, especially with that nat 1, I'm going to use it, but chances are it might be good, it might be bad.
Now here's an important question. Is this a player included thing? Because then you could just be spending your own money, and that would be silly.
Oh.
That would be funny as hell.
That, I mean...
It's pay to win D&D.
Essentially, all of the money would not be going towards me. It would be going to my bots and my video editor. So we could talk about it later more, depending on how we want to approach it. It was just an idea, I thought, because then we could definitely get chat more involved.
Yeah, I'm pretty much open to whatever.
Okay. But I'm back.
Okay.
I think we're all back.
Also, I want to ask really quick. Trip, are you okay with the nicknames? If you are over this gimmick,
no, I'm totally
I can
fine
stop
with
it.
I love it.
Okay.
No, because eventually
Okay.
you're gonna get one that's great, and it's gonna be worth it.
Oh.
I
I
hope. I wish I had that hope.
Either you'll get one and it'll be great, and it'll be great, or you'll keep saying like terrible stuff that we all groan at, and that's also fine.
I mean, you did mention that
Okay.
Calvin
I just
is
wanna
a
make
little
sure.
insufferable.
Yeah, it's very fitting
That-
for Calvin to keep trying, keep going back to that well.
Got it. Okay.
The well is dry and gone. There's nothing.
The well is very trying, guy, but don't worry, you've got a bucket and sheer
They're
force of
dying
will.
of thirst. Stop.
I do have to say a thing real quickly that I was going to say during the break, but Puppy wanted to be outside longer than I wanted to.
Okay.
Because I originally thought this was ending 3 at my time, I did agree to go to dinner with someone at 3:30 at 3:30 my time.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
So
an hour.
that's yeah, we have an hour, an hour
That's
of
okay.
me,
Yeah.
if that is
Well-
okay.
Are you meeting them at 3:30?
They're picking me up at 3:30.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
okay,
So
okay.
then I'll try and keep it to like 3:20.
Thank you. Sorry.
No,
No
don't,
worries.
Don't worry
No,
about it.
time zones.
Yeah.
Time zones. Okay, so if we're all good to go, we'll jump right back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all have
So we're
just
still
investigated a little about with the persimmons. You caught something at the 30-foot edge of your detect magic spell, which, now that I'm looking at the scale on the map, is not way over there. It's like here, because
It's fine.
an inch is 50 foot.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this place is massive.
Yeah, it's a big market. So that's ish where you are currently.
Okay. Because I'm gonna to be fast on it. Is there any place that looks like very obvious to hide?
I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna make you roll. Most of the buildings or what's around you currently are stalls and don't look like they would have a lot of space to maneuver through or around to hide.
So there aren't many options.
Not that you can see here.
All
So
right.
we should probably check the few options we do see. Hope we get lucky.
Actually, because you
Yeah.
stopped right next to Tianmo Noodles, the gnomish woman would have, let me pull up her name again, because I can't remember. Not come on. Lamai Tianmo. She would have told you her name when they were bickering, obviously. Which at this point, I guess I can give you all of their names because I forgot to. So the gnomish woman is Lamai Tianmo. I can spell that if you want.
Please.
Lamai. Actually, I can just type it in chat. That might be easier. Because Thai names are fun. So that's the gnomish woman.
Okay.
The child is Gaman Zungun.
Fun.
Which is that. And then the mother is Kusa Zungun.
Ooh.
I absolutely love that surname, Zungun.
Yeah.
Thai surnames are incredible and also make me go, why is English like this?
So many X's.
English does not use enough X's.
No.
I know. It's so true.
Well, that's because it's based in the Romance languages,
Yeah.
which are, you know,
Yeah,
white as fuck.
Yeah, English is Germanic. Germanic doesn't really use X's. X's are
Yeah, that's my side.
the other. Yeah, the other side of the world.
Y'all get the fun stuff. I'm over in Europe.
Lamau, Europe.
Lamau, white
Lamau.
dude trying to be diverse. Lamau.
Lamau.
Oh god. Okay, so those are the names, but Lamai would have questioned why you were over here again, and would have checked in a little bit to see how the investigation was going.
Do we see
So-
anything
so distracted for buns.
out of the
A
ordinary?
little bit, yeah. But you also took a tour.
So we found the a slight reminder. We found that pile of
Sugar.
powdered sugar and stuff behind her place, right?
Right.
And a persimmon.
Okay.
An orange peel.
The investigation is going relatively okay. I have a random question. Do you use parsimons in any of your recipes for cooking?
No, they are rather uncommon. Why do you ask?
Ah, crap.
Wait, do you want me to push it and try to do whatever persuasion if needed?
Yes.
Do we want to be honest? That should be the first start. Do we want to be honest?
No. I would say no. She's gonna
I
deny
see you
it.
gathering near my stall. What are you? What? Why did you ask about the persimmons?
I haven't really seen any
I'll
around
push.
this area. I was just wondering if you know who sells them or if you use them into
Hold
your
on.
recipes.
Hold on. You said, why are you asking about the parsimons when you just said you didn't have any?
I don't. You said they were over behind my stall.
I didn't say that.
I don't think. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Was that a slip up, DM?
Gotcha!
That's a DM slip up.
So can I roll in it? Can I roll like a deception or something where it's like there's a
Well, I mean, I think we kinda...
What are those?
like yes, I still want to make it so that we earn it. That's why I'm like trying to figure it
If
out.
it was a slip up DM, I totally get it. I don't want to.
No, it genuinely was.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can roll insight. I mean,
Yay.
Okay, we'll do insight.
Because I
All
did
right,
fuck, she was
Trip,
acting
please.
weird. Here we go.
Yeah.
If I'm getting
God.
help, can I...
I mean,
Like, Calvin... Oh,
It's
no!
above 10.
Oh.
Calvin!
y'all can say you were helping each other.
Yeah, because Calvin said they'd help, so that's why
Now
I got
that
stuck
all of
saying
you had
about
rolled,
crit.
never mind.
You
Oh, don't- no.
bastards!
I'm dumb.
Sorry, I thought it was everybody in sight. Go. Look. You know what? Hold on. Can I do something then? Instead of like my help, can I use lucky
Oh,
to
Yeah, you can reroll.
re-roll for
You get 3 a day,
For-
so that's 1.
Trip? Feel free to
another one.
re-roll
It's,
the
no,
initial,
it's specifically
the initial
for you.
insight.
Jay.
Oh.
Oh, it's for me?
Yeah,
Well,
you
no,
are
it's-
the lucky
okay.
one.
No, it's lucky or someone within 60
Is it?
feet that you can see.
Oh shit, okay.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's any of them. You
Then
can also spend a
everyone-
lucky point when an attack is made against you.
I don't know if you can do
attackers
it
or
against other people's skill checks. I know you can do it against other people's attack rolls and stuff.
Yeah, attacks. I was gonna say, then all of the people that I've had use it are very selfish because I've never had anyone use it.
When you make an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw, you can spend a luck point to roll an additional d20 and choose which roll you use. Okay, so
My headphones came unplugged. I heard the very beginning of that sentence.
it says specifically when you make an attack roll, ability check,
Oh,
or
yeah.
a saving throw.
Yeah,
it
the other
does
part
not
is
specify
against
everybody
you.
else.
I see. Yeah, it's against
Okay.
you.
Okay,
You can use it
so
against them.
ignore that. I might. I'm
can
gonna
reroll,
use lucky again
Calvin.
and roll.
Lucky.
Although Trip, you
Do I
have
just roll a d20?
14. Yeah,
I did get a
You can just
14.
click on insight again.
I had a 16.
And... Holy shit!
All right, Calvin.
Oh. Well.
See, it's all your minus
Calvin
ones that are
is-
making up for it.
Yep, never mind.
Technically,
All right.
you have 3 and you can use them immediately, but that's up to you.
No, Trip, you lead us.
So, Azufre and Elenaa both pick up on literally nothing. The owner is genuinely confused. They have no knowledge of persimmons based on what they were saying.
Does that
Okay, so I want to,
include...
since it was an out of character slip up, I want to clarify. It was an unintentional slip up, meaning we like it's not a like, haha, she's lying. It's a that character.
She wouldn't have known about it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Did she?
That was John being dumb.
She never answered my question about if she has any of that type of ingredients in her food or knows if anyone around the area sells those.
I did actually ask that, and she did say
She
no.
said
She
no.
did. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
I do have another question. Your kid, Kusa. Where do they typically hang around?
Their stall. Kusa.
That's Kusa is. Yeah, this is the
This is
the
Lamai.
gnome.
My bad.
See, everyone's getting confused. Vindication.
You know,
I was looking at the
you know
names
what?
you posted in chat. And I didn't see another one for the Tianmo.
you know what? Can
Yeah, you're at
I'm gonna
Tianmo
attempt
Noodles. Gammon and Kusa are Zangun family seafood.
Gotcha. My
yeah?
bad.
So this is the noodle place. Am I good just to search around her
Like, look
stall
behind
or
her
their
stall. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, like straight up.
Yeah.
Just look around it.
Can I have the
Do I
menu
need to
for
roll
mean, you're
for
back
it? Or...
She sells. Let me grab that again. Hold on. Where'd it go? There it is. Tianmo noodles, vegetarian noodle bowls made with handmade noodles and fresh green tea beans for 1 gold piece.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's pricey.
So that's specifically what she's selling currently.
Mhm.
As part of her, like, I'll pay you to do this, she also offered various other recipes that she could give you food for. But she said unlimited noodles, so.
So is it free technically?
After I assume after we do the thing.
After you prove,
Damn.
yeah, one way or the other, or neither. It's
Let's
once it's resolved effectively.
see.
So
I'm gonna.
Calvin looks through her crap.
Roll investigation.
Do I roll anything for it?
Yeah, investigation.
Investigation. -1. Let's do it. Oh, lovely.
She sees you
Jesus Christ.
like lurking and trying to take a peek, and stands in front of you and like blocks your view.
Oh.
Can I
Well,
help you?
she's blocking his view. I'd like to take a
Oh.
look.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
18.
You see a bunch of ingredients to make noodles.
Oh.
No hidden vanilla buns, no persimmon.
Is there any of
Just
that powdered
noodle
sugar
ingredients.
trail?
Nope.
Okay.
It appears as
Frustration.
though whatever took the bun and ate it, brought it over here.
Interesting. Thank you for your help. We'll be sure to keep you informed.
As you begin to walk away, she does ask, "Have the other vendors been giving you trouble?"
There's been a little bit of people not being super happy about outsiders asking a lot of questions.
That is quite normal. Perhaps if you participated in of tonight's festivities, they may be a little more open. The politics of the market are such that they want to only give information to those they trust. So maybe if you participated in the events tonight, it might help.
What do you know about Casamaroon, the Spicy Brothers?
About who?
About the two Spicy Brothers?
Oh, I believe they had an argument recently, but beyond that, I don't know. They are actually one of the events this evening.
Do you know what the argument was about? Did anyone hear about it?
It was some time ago, but no, I have no knowledge of what specifically it was.
Everyone argues around here. Wow. So much
Do you know
drama.
when the first event is happening?
They are ongoing throughout the course of the evening. They should be going on currently.
I'm gonna rat on someone.
Do it. I was just about to rat.
So, Calvin like kind of leans in and like swinging his like little pocket watch trinket thing. It's like, would there be a reason for we said his name was Kasimi?
Kasim.
Kasim. Would there be any reason for Kasim to specifically say not to participate in those events?
I don't know. That is odd considering he's a part of it. The brothers love what they do. I don't know.
Well,
Again, you are outsiders, but this is how people normally get ingratiated into the culture, not pushed away. That is odd.
I think it might be a good idea then for us to go partake.
I'll eat some peppers.
What?
I'll be happy to eat some peppers.
Oh,
so they said that they're doing the pepper eating thing. Is there like, Calvin asked, like, what other events are there? Are there any performances? Are there anything that will wet my whistle, ghoul my gash? Starts like listing off whatever things, just other ways of saying like.
I'm sorry. Goo your gash.
Oh my gosh, that is a
Ghoul my
phrase.
gash.
That one's
They
beautiful.
did mention
You do know
hide and seek and a cooking and then eating a spicy pepper. Those were the three main events happening.
Yes,
yeah,
but
she
I'm asking.
nods and
Oh, I'm just
says the events are the Spicy Brothers, the Trusty Leak, and I believe Madame Culp's Silk. Those are the sponsored
Trusty Leak.
events.
And then
Trusty
what's it?
Oh, I think you said busty.
and
I
the
was
silk?
like, whoa.
Trusty.
Rusty Leak. And then what was the silk one?
Madame Culp's Silk.
I love spicy food. I did name my little goober after a kind of pepper.
Okay.
Well, between the two of them, perhaps you could get some information.
All right, time to eat some peppers.
Sounds dandy.
I don't
Thank
know
you
why.
so much.
Sorry. My bad.
I was just pretty much traditional outro, over-aggrandizing, like almost kiss ass, yada
Wow.
yada.
Love it. I don't know why my character's voices become like weirdly raspy. I've decided that's just what they sound like now.
Hey,
The last couple times I've spoken, their voices come out like low and raspy, and I'm like, sure.
this
Smoke
is happening.
damage, why not?
Okay, so you make your way towards the central tents.
Yay!
Event grounds.
Whee!
Okay.
Party.
Need to put up the right tab. That is my like one complaint so far. There's so many fucking tabs.
Oh yes, many
Let's
tabs.
see.
That's just kind of a D&D sourcebook problem.
I'm
Because
noticing
nothing
that
is organized in a nice way.
I have no frame of reference because this is the first one I've done. So just trying to find a place on my screen where I can set it and not have to scroll through everything. It's not working.
Oh no.
Yeah. The physical books aren't much better for that. You typically will have like 20 bookmarks for a
jokes on
session
me,
with a
I have
physical.
both.
Ah.
Where? Meh. I could have sworn. Maybe I'll just open the book to the page. That I know where it is.
Deny modernity, return to monkey. And
Pretty
just
much.
pulls out book.
Okay. Okay, I found the page, so if nothing else, I have it up in front of me. All right, so you head towards the tents. You go to the one with a pepper in front, or more like pepper filigree, all around the entrance. You enter inside, and I don't think there's a map for it, but let me confirm. Nope, no map. Unfortunate. Okay. You enter, and what appears to be an assistant to the brothers approaches, and asks, "Good evening. How can I help you?"
I want to enter the contest.
There you go.
Just one or multiple, or there's also a spectating area where you can watch.
Y'all want to join me?
Azufre definitely wants to join.
Yeah.
Pepper eating.
Yeah, let's go.
And you too?
This is an opportunity to make spectacle, so yes.
And Elenaa?
I don't know if my mouth's cut up for it, but I'll try.
I believe the last event just finished, so I think they're cleaning, and I will guide you through in a moment.
Ooh.
They step away, and roughly 5 minutes later, they come back and guide you through to the main seating area, which is a long table with basically just baskets in front of them. And then there's like a bleachered area where everyone sits facing the tables. The baskets are currently empty, but there appear to be 10 seats at the table. You don't see either of the twins currently, but there's a small audience that is just sitting at the in the bleachers. Some of them appear to have partaken in the event and are nursing glasses of milk. Others have very bright red faces and are just relaxing. But you are guided to a seat, and in front of you there are pitchers of milk, the empty baskets currently, and then just a small like gathering of like bread and other things that would alleviate heat. Over the course of another couple minutes, more people step up and sit next to you. There's an orcish gentleman who's all bluster and like, oh, this is gonna be easy. He sits next to Elenaa.
No.
and is kind of questioning what's going on. But all the seats fill, and once the final seat is filled, the lights dim slightly, and the twins both come out, and in a very announcer style / commentator-esque voice begin the festivities. And it is explained that there are 3 rounds. You will pick one of the peppers from the large baskets, and if you make it to the next round, you continue, you repeat. If at any point you get up or reach for milk or anything to satiate the heat, you are out. But if you make it through 3 of the events, you are considered the victor. And any number of people can. V. It is V and Kasim. VI.
Sorry. There you go.
I have a DM question.
Shoot.
Would the Scoville scale be included in fire resistance?
Fire damage?
Yeah.
I think it'll depend on the pepper because I do have a list, but I will keep you posted.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
They also go over the rules, saying that violence and magic are not permitted. However, you can try and be sneaky. That they don't say that. This is me saying to you. And then they go to each person and confirm the rules, like checking if everyone is ready.
Gotcha.
So I kind of like whichever brother comes and like repeats the rules, I'm gonna like kind of slightly grab his like hand or like tug him in and tell him like, if you don't mind, am I allowed to use magic to make it more entertaining? Ain't gonna do anything to mess with how spicy your peppers are, but I'm definitely wanting to make sure this is a spectacle, a gain for you, both you and me.
Roll. I want to try and like figure out which one you grab, so I'll just do.
Roll a D2.
800. There's no D2, unfortunately.
Oh, so
Roll20 has a D2.
Oh, is it? Yeah, do it.
Yeah, there's
is
every
it not just a
side
coin?
dice. Yeah, it is a coin. Roll20 also lets you use dice that don't actually exist, like a D57 or a D64.
Oh, cool. So Jay,
also
roll a D2. 1 will be Kasim, 2 will be Vi. 2. Okay. So you grab the brother you didn't speak to. He is in a very similar outfit to Kasim, but instead of the very stark green, it is a red. Same pepper filigree all over it. Looks nearly identical because they are twins, notably. But he says, well, I would prefer that you don't alter the game show. The spectacle is produced between the peppers and us as showmen. So if you would, I wouldn't mind.
Well, very well. But if I do see that the crowd isn't really exciting, I will add a little bit of a swagger to the entire thing.
Trust me, the peppers put on a show for themselves, and he begins to walk away.
Damn. All right. He sits down.
So, as the two make their way towards the front of the table, one of the brothers points to his neck, and in a almost loudspeaker tone, says, "Welcome, challengers, to the Arun Family Pepper Challenge. I am our host, via Rune. Is everybody ready to greet the heat?" Everyone in the stand begins to cheer, including those who are nursing various means of cooling their burning mouths. So for each round, I'm going to have you roll a d10 one at a time.
Oh, fuck.
Based on that, you will choose a pepper, and then I will have you roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you survive the round.
Ooh, Okay.
Wait,
Survive.
hold on. So D10 and then Constitution saving. Okay.
Yep. So, who would like to go first?
Not I.
I'll go first.
All right. Azu, would you please roll a d10 for me?
8.
8. All right. You grab what appears to be a very orange pepper, bright orange. It almost looks as though it has waves in the texture.
Oh, lovely.
And I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
All right. Well done. However,
Oh.
because this is known as the Burning Waves pepper, you need to make another at the same DC.
Here we go. 11.
So, when you take a bite, you're confident, you're very accustomed to spicy foods. Immediate sensation of the heat, completely fine. Then it comes back, and you involuntarily grab a glass of milk and start drinking.
Oh no!
Oh no! I started so well. Oh well.
With that, V comes over and says, "Unfortunately, you have failed the challenge, though. By the looks of it, you did quite well with the first wave, but this is the wave pepper, my good sir. If I could have you remain seated and watch the spectacle from there."
I kind of nod and gag, and I'm like,
Oh.
this hurts worse than literal lava did.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Oh, no.
That was terrifying.
Okay. So the round continues, going to various other contestants. Only one of the starting 10 besides your group successfully makes it, but we will continue with... I will leave it up to you guys.
I'll go next.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
D10.
9.
9.
Good luck.
Okay, I will give you advantage on this.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Oh no.
Okay.
So,
13.
you did get a 13, but
Yeah.
when you pick up the pepper from the basket, it appears to almost look like a flame in and of itself. Like it's got offshoots that end in like curved spines, or not spines, but it looks like a flame.
Okay.
You take a bite, and it starts okay. And then you burp, and there's just a gout of flame,
Oh.
and you grab for any available milk and
Oh
bread.
no.
And
weak
due
sauce,
to seeing
weak sauce.
literal fire being spewed, the next person who takes a pepper rolls at a disadvantage.
Fuck.
Dang.
Out of
Oh,
fear.
because they're scared.
All right.
I'm stop dropping and rolling off the stage.
That's Granny.
You.
D10, right?
Yep.
10.
10.
Okay. So you pick up a pepper which is stark white
Oh.
and appears to be in the shape of a skull.
Oh.
Nice.
You take a bite, and it is a very stark burning flame. Make your DC roll.
Fuck.
Constitution.
Oh, come on. I got a 12.
You feel your mouth become overwhelmed with the heat before it completely fades.
Oh.
However, as you look around the room, all of the people's faces look like skulls for some reason.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
And then it goes away.
Okay. Am I
You
good?
pass.
Am I? Oh.
Yep, you pass.
Yo!
All you do is see Grandma standing up, knocking her chair over, and say, "I am God."
Ándale! Carmelita!
All right. Calvin Davis, how you feeling? And in between each of these, V and Kasim are both commentating and providing like entertainment, color commentary type thing.
I'm assuming they come up to me and ask me that.
Yeah.
Well, Calvin Davis is the spiciest thing to come out of God's breath, and I ain't talking just about my music. These peppers might be hot, but trust me, I'm hotter. Let's see who's still standing when the flames die down.
I can only imagine
wow.
him dropping the mic, the imaginary mic.
I am hoping
This is
either...
when this is actually the only time where I think Calvin's the most comfortable.
Oh, Jesus.
hoping for either a
I
great
will-
roll or like a nat one.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Yeah,
roll your
so-
D10.
Ooh.
7. So
7. Okay.
So give me a descriptor because my action
So-
may change based off of it.
When you pull it from the basket, it doesn't have any like overly dramatic looking qualities to it. It is just a fairly normal looking red pepper. Like more along the lines of like if you've seen a wax pepper or like a banana pepper, more along those lines than like a chili or something like that.
So can I roll for something to figure out if it's actually spicy or not? Like if I can even figure out if it's any level of like if it's worthy of worry.
Roll history.
Oh.
I got a 12.
You are unsure. You're not like you might be versed in spice based on where you grew up and were raised, but pepper, like actual peppers, are kind of hard to tell unless they have like a very distinct either smell or look to them. But at like before putting it in your mouth, you don't get any "oh my god, this is super spicy" type smell.
Okay. Damn. All right. Yeah, we're gonna just take it. So I roll Constitution saving throw.
Yes, sir.
I have a 17. Before you say if it's a win or not, I want to confirm what Lucky does. If I can re-roll it after or before knowing the information.
Roll lucky, or sorry, read lucky.
Roll
What the
another?
feat says specifically.
You have 3 luck points. When you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20 and choose which roll to use. So I'm able to. I'll use one and roll.
So you don't know the result first. You have to just decide if you want to do it. Based on the others like that you've seen, I don't know. Like some have been bad rolls, some have been like bad peppers. It's kind of luck of the draw what you get. So I don't know that lucky
Will help me.
God isn't here for you right now.
I'll take my 17.
Okay.
Then.
Just in general, as a Constitution save, 17 is good. So
Yeah.
like it's kind of a, all right. So out of 17, the pepper is a little spicy, but after a moment fades into a delicious sweetness that is very manageable. You succeed.
The moment feeling that, Calvin Davis acts it up and says, "Oh, it is spicy, whatever," and tries to emulate the flame that he saw earlier, but tries to make it even bigger with minor illusion.
Okay. Roll performance.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
22.
Whoa.
Yeah, you ham it up big time. You don't grab for milk or anything, but you shoot out the flame and then just like hold a stone face. V and Kasim kind of look at each other, like knowing what pepper you grabbed, and then just continue carrying on.
Okay, perfect. And just Calvin wipes his mouth daintily with like the napkin or whatever, and just says, is just very haughty. That's it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just confirming if you are out after one or you do all three regardless. Sorry.
I just realized Grandma still has a handful of sugar.
I thought you threw it up in the air.
I did, but it's sticky.
You threw it up in the air earlier.
It's sugar and dirt on her
The
hand.
I assume Grandma would have the common sense to.
You have calloused hands, Grandma. It's sticking.
Okay. I think it's one and done for fails, but I'm just gonna say they allow you to stay and continue to do it if you want to, but you don't quote unquote win.
That's fine. Spicy food's yummy.
Calvin absolutely knows he's not going to be able to get that lucky again, so he's just like, well, I already got the spiciest peppers, so I think I am dutifully a winner in my own book, and is.
Oh, okay. So I didn't completely read through the thing. You got what? A 6 on that one, and you got a 11, I think. The 11 was the what you call it, right? On the pepper for you, Azu.
Oh yeah, I got the 20 on the first wave, 11 on the second wave.
Okay, so distinct thing here. If you fail the first time, you don't actually grab for the milk. My apologies. Azufre doesn't. Xiomara does because you got less than 10 or more than 10 under the required DC for the pepper.
No. I'm still in it. I'm just suffering.
You're still in. The next round, you have disadvantage on the save.
Bet. Okay.
So that's on me. You're not out after one. You just have a harder time doing it the following event.
Alrighty. Is it back up to me then with Calvin?
Yes.
Here we go. I'll roll the D10. 2.
2. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Here I go. Bang. 11.
So when you take this pepper out, you recognize it immediately as a pepper that you use or your family has used in a lot of its cooking for forever. You're very accustomed to the heat and is extremely manageable.
Yay!
You easily eat it.
Happy
nice.
to lay a chip. How the frick do you say the language by people's language? Flay tole. That's the name of my people's native tongue. Flay tole. I'm gonna say happy flay tole noises, but then that turned into a tongue twister, and I bailed out and picked the pronunciation guy. Why is everything from Tizalon so hard to say?
Because they want to fuck with you.
They do.
All right, so you succeeded. Although.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, even with disadvantage, you do succeed.
Yep.
You're good.
The teal's gonna kind of do a little jig.
Oh.
The after you succeed on the following pepper once, you are good for the next one. So you've succeeded, or you've made it through 2 rounds. Excuse me. Xiomara, you unfortunately have failed, so you're nursing your glass of milk.
Glug glug.
I'm gonna hand Xiomara my Danish.
Sugar hand?
No, my
Oh, you're
Danish.
Danish, okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. With your milk, it'll taste
Thank you.
wonderful.
I'm
All
like crying because it's so spicy.
Is there,
I'm
is
still
there like a
recovering.
snot coming down your...
Yeah. Oh, fully.
Okay. Elenaa, whenever you're ready. D10.
Alright.
A 9. Okay. You recognize this as the one that Xiomara grabbed last round.
Oh, rip. Oh, no.
Do I even bother rolling a constitution save?
Yeah, roll your con save.
Okay. Ooh!
Oh,
And without
Nice.
skipping a beat, you eat it and nothing happens. You are completely fine.
Hell yeah!
Oh! Abuelita, you're the MVP! I'm like screaming, like yes.
There's still snot
That's
rolling
my
down your
abuelita.
nose.
Yeah, I have not recovered.
Like, it's an extremely hot pepper, but you saw what happened, so you were determined to like not be affected.
Oh hell yeah.
Elenaa passes round 2. Alright. Calvin. 5. What do we got here?
Oh no.
Am I fucked?
Alright. Calvin, you recognize this as the pepper that Azufre just rolled.
Oh, okay.
Not the first round. This immediate
No,
round.
yeah, it's not the wave one. Thank God.
He's the yummy
Calvin
one.
does his thing. Yeah, Calvin does his thing of being like all whatever, and it says, "This one's in honor to my little lava lamp," and looks and like points towards Xiomara. To Sia and like whatever, and then it takes a bite out of the pepper.
All right. Yeah. You going back to like cooking from where you are. This is probably the most common pepper that is used. So without fail, munch on it. All good.
Wow.
Awesome.
All right. Back to the top for round 3. And again, as all this has progressed, the last person from the first round who succeeded got the flame pepper as well. So they failed and they spouted out a gout of flame. So if they fail this next one, they don't win. However, the rest of you are still holding strong.
I think it's so funny that the fire genasi is the one that's out.
Ironic.
Honestly.
That is very funny.
It's unfortunate that you rolled like you did because the rules are like a certain amount under the DC is when you fail. So you just it. All right.
Alrighty. D10 time.
What's up? Yep. Azufre, final round.
3.
3. Okay. Same verse as the first. Make your con save.
19.
Easy peasy. It's the common pepper again. You got the same one as last time.
Yippee.
Yippee. Moving along to Elenaa. 8. All right. This is the pepper that Azufre first had.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to have
Here you are.
2 saves in a row. So you see it on the first one, and it comes back, and you need to beat a...
Shit.
Make another roll.
Oh no.
That's not
This is insane.
All right.
Grandma has a great mouth.
No, for real.
All right. Last one. Going back to Calvin.
3.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, okay, let's do this. I'm using a luck to re-roll immediately. Correction, to roll again. So,
Okay.
and I take from the 2.
So this is your second use of luck for the deck.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
It is constituted. I want 13.
I'm shocked. This was a repeat of the last that you ate, ironically. But even if you had failed, you would have been fine. You weren't under by 10. But you saved. Everyone applauds as the 3 of you are announced as winners of the event, and everyone at the table, winners and losers alike, are rewarded with bowls of yogurt to alleviate whatever remaining heat they are dealing with. You, as a party, not that you would know this actively, are rewarded with 1 renown for the night market. So depending on who you speak with, it might improve their answers now.
Oh,
Neato. Hell yeah.
But
What a win.
you have succeeded in the Spicy Brothers Challenge.
Neato.
And immediately following, the brothers are kind of making their way around, interacting with the crowd, but they do stop by the table. Kasim has stepped out for a moment, and V actually approaches the contestants and checks in with everyone.
Do we notice that he leaves, Kasim?
Kasim?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Oh.
Is this everybody?
Yeah, everyone at the table.
Ooh.
perceive.
Wow, so much perception.
I can see everything. Okay. We're waiting on one, I think.
Yeah, Xiomara?
Oh, I'm not at
Yes.
the table. Wait, am I still
Yeah,
at the
you're
table?
at the table. Yeah,
Oh,
they don't have
okay.
you leave.
Wee.
Damn. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, you all see him step off to the side, talk with one of the like people that brought you in, and then step out.
Can I
Okay.
try and see if Granny can sneak out and follow Kasim?
You can certainly try.
What would it be?
Are you actually trying to sneak out?
I'm trying to make it not as noticeable that I'm walking away.
So yes.
So would it be stealth?
Yeah, but it's gonna be at disadvantage because you're in front
Fuck.
of the other brother.
7. I mean, they don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking.
Yeah, you get up and start to walk away from the table as he approaches. He blocks it, and the audience sees you.
Hmm.
But you can attempt to follow. V approaches the table and just he starts with the contestants that were like failed the event technically. But he seems to be chipper about people having succeeded. So he talks to each and then gets to the group of you three who he saw arrive all together, and it's like, so how did you enjoy our spicy challenge?
Loved it personally. Huge
I'm
fan of
still
spicy food.
recovering.
You had an unlucky pull. That is the arguably the worst of the bunch.
Can I do a medicine check to help them recover from their will
Yeah,
suffering?
you can. But he's like, how are you enjoying the market? It's been a little more eventful than it usually is, but I hope you found pretty much whatever you wanted to find.
Yeah, that's been nice.
Medicine 12.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot you can do for them. It's just spiciness, so the yogurt that was provided, the milk, like it'll fade over time. It's just gonna take a minute.
Yep.
I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'll salivate it away.
Doesn't saliva actually make it worse initially? You
Water
want to dry your mouth then,
spreads it.
because capsaicin is, when mixed with water, it awakens.
Yeah.
But yes, we're having a
That's
great
too
time
many-
at the night market.
That's too many syllables for Calvin. Capsaicin.
He actually does, after talking with you for a little bit, ask, so what brought you to the night market to begin with? You are a colorful group, and I saw that you were approached by the Tianmo and Zangun family for one reason or another. What brought you here?
I was just running some errands.
You chose a good place. There are many vendors.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also very pretty.
Yep. I came here for work, and I just kind of found myself in another situation, so doing my best to help.
I see you have an obsidian shield. Are you with the shield bearers in the city?
I am. I'm kind of on loan to them.
Well, pleasure to have you protecting us.
It's a pleasure to protect. It's
And,
with him. I realized I'm not actually described Azufre's like special shield yet. Azufre on their back basically this whole time has been carrying this. It's tall enough to almost be a tower shield. It looks like it was made of a normal metal and then glazed over with obsidian. It's not a super smooth glazing, but there's like noticeable spikes like you would see for like a siege shield, which were like the ones they would intentionally put into gaps where they thought people would try and squeeze through. Is a big hunk of metal and obsidian.
Jeez. That's a terrifying image.
That I described it correctly.
Yeah, giant man, giant shield.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so he's a wall.
oh yeah,
Yes, I am the wall.
he clocked Elenaa walking away and says, "I saw that your older friend departed, but anybody know anything about them?"
Old people tend to wander.
Damn.
And with that,
Speaking of which, Elenaa,
Uh-huh.
you can roll perception to see if you can follow.
Poop.
can I do something real quick since her stealth roll was bad? I'm gonna send the top. I'm gonna send my little goober
Yes.
Okay.
to a company. Make sure you don't get lost. Batil.
That deal. He sees you put him down and just kind of assumes that you can keep an eye on it, or you know what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Elenaa, you watch as Kasim walks around to the back of the tent and just lights the cigarette.
Cigarettes exist in this world?
Everything exists in this world.
The equivalent.
Oh my god.
He sits on the back with
Maybe for
a
flavor.
hash pipe. Like, I don't know.
Nah, fuck it. Hey, no,
He's
I
got a
need to
hookah
know. I
behind
need
it. I
to...
don't know.
I'm gonna approach him and ask.
He's smoking
Yeah.
a joint.
I was gonna say, you got any for this grandma that just endured hell and back?
He notices your presence, like kind of surprised. Did you follow me?
I tend to wander. I came across you, and here we are.
I see. I see you made your way to the events.
I'm gonna pop a squat next to him with my old knees cracking.
All right, so here you are. He just kind of sighs, takes out another cigarette, and lights it for you. Are you sure you should be smoking?
Elenaa nods and hopes with them. Jesus.
Okay. He just kind of silently goes back to smoking. V, while he's conversing with you, any luck with your investigation?
Ugh, pish posh. I'm here to make friends.
V, not Kasim.
Oh, just kidding.
You're with Kasim.
I know.
You.
Yeah, pretty much. That's to the rest of you guys. He asked how your investigation is going.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Took me a second. It's going. I try not to make a habit of talking about active investigations to the non-privy parties. But I do have a question. I know spicy foods, you tend to include some sweeter and sour flavors to kind of counterbalance them. You wouldn't happen to have a how the fuck do you say that?
Persimmon?
Persimmon, thank you.
Persimmon,
Wouldn't happen to have like a persimmon or something on hand to kind of counter the heat I've got going.
Unfortunately, I do not. I believe Kasim had ordered a shipment. I don't know where they are or what they were used for, but I do not know where he keeps them. I assume the yogurt and milk and bread should be enough. It will fade with time, and I apologize that I do not have that.
It's an old remedy.
It's not something that we use in any of our recipes, unfortunately, so I assume he just enjoys eating them.
This is Kasim saying it?
V. Kasim is outside.
Yeah,
Yes.
Seems probably
Kasim.
might be our spy, our stealer person.
Kasim and Granny are
Stealer
smoking
person?
it out right now.
Thief. Thief is the word I was looking for, not stealer person.
Stealer
person.
person.
God damn.
I guess
Kasim has actually been rather distant lately. We had an argument.
Sorry to hear that.
Calvin's a little bit more blunt about it, but still attempts to be charismatic anyway, where it's like, yeah, it seems like it was the talk of the town a little bit. You mind telling us what's up?
You heard about it too. Well, I am quite happy, but I'm getting married soon, and the plan was to move to a distant area where my betrothed lives. Kasim has not taken the news well, so he has become distraught and angry, and when we are not immediately working, he tends to wander off a fair amount now.
Calvin kind of says, like, very quickly, it's like slightly disconnected. Oh, what a shame. Do you have anything for entertainment at this fine wedding? And then pulls out a card, and it's now written on, but it's written in crayon.
He takes the card, doesn't fully know what to say, and kind of says, well, enjoy your evening. I'm going to see if Kasim is ready for our next set. Please take whatever milk you need to cool the heat, but try not to clog up the table. And then he walks away.
Calvin, like, says kind of loud enough for our group to hear. It's like, damn, these guys are hard to sell to.
Elenaa, Kasim, at one point while you're smoking, says, if you would excuse me, I need to stop back at our main stall. I have a pepper that I need for the next round. He snuffs out the cigarette and walks towards the bridge that's north of the tent.
I'm gonna get up and kind of wrap my arm around him and kind of give him a pat and be like, if I don't go with you, I'm gonna get lost.
No, madam, you did have a group when I came in. Can you not go with them?
You seem like you need a friend. Can I give him an equivalent of a piece of candy? I don't have any in my bag, but I would assume Elenaa would.
Sure.
Yeah, it's one of those
Purse candy.
It's one of the pillow candies, I assume.
Yes.
The hard candy.
Yeah, it's the yellow one. Fuck, what's the yellow one?
Butterscotch?
Yes, a butterscotch
Or
candy.
lemon.
There it goes. Your dirty ass hand
Shut
handing it over. Covered in dirt and sugar.
I hope it's a wrapped piece of candy. I don't think they like reach in and pull out like an uncovered
it's
piece of
wrapped.
butterscotch. Like
It's
Yeah.
wrapped, but her hands are just filled with dirt and now cigarettes and now sugar.
yeah.
So, you know.
He takes it, and at which point V pokes his head out the side. Did you get the peppers we needed, Kasim? And Kasim shakes his head, exasperated. Well, I would, but I have a leech on my arm, it appears. So, could you please take her back to her group?
Damn.
So he kind of tries to push you off and makes his way from there. V holding out his arm to you, guiding you back inside.
All right, I'll take it. Granny knows when she's not wanted.
It's okay to cheer up Granny. I said the teal, who's probably found you by now.
Yeah, he was
Around,
kind of
you'll just-
lurking nearby.
You'll just see a little
Oh.
as it gets your attention.
I'm gonna extend my clean hand over to Datil so he can hop on and I can take him so he doesn't have to walk.
The teal will accept the hop.
Hell yeah!
Aw.
All right, let's go back to our group.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it is
Yeah.
5 to when he needs to head out.
My
so
rat's gonna be here any minute. I'm sorry.
No,
I think
don't
this is going to be
apologize,
where we're going to hold off for now.
Yeah.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Pepper contest. We
Pepper
did it.
contest.
Pepper contest.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We are going a little slower than I thought, but honestly, it's been fun just role-playing, so I don't care.
We've got a lot of inter-party roleplay going on, which is
Yeah.
rare it's rare for a new group, but it's a good thing.
It is not a problem to have, especially with session 0, or session 1. So, not a bad thing. Trip, thank you for joining. If you want to head out, I'm sure we can handle wrap-up.
Yes. Should I kind of outro myself out and then go?
Go ahead.
By all means.
Okay. Hi, I'm Trip. They, them. It's AAA Gaming here on Twitch. I will be live. Today's Saturday?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be live tomorrow with Perennial Order, which is a horror Souls-like I've been playing with my buddy Dio, and then some Baldur's Gate, which is Baldur's Gate 3, but we're all gay.
Yeah.
Anyways. Hi. I gotta head out.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for putting this all together. I love it. I can't wait for next time.
I'm excited. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Whenever that is, because I know there's going to be another gap.
It'll be
unfortunately.
in November.
November.
Someday in November.
We need like a shared calendar to be like, okay,
Yeah.
this.
We definitely can.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be any better with December immediately after, but we'll put it out when we can.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yay.
Y'all, that's been session 1 of Journey Through this Radiant Citadel.
That was fun.
I'm excited to see
This
more
will
of
be-
our
yeah.
luchadora. Or
Yeah.
what is it? Or bimbo or bimbo luchadora?
Yeah, Bimbo Luchadora. Yeah. She's trying. She's trying her best with one brain cell.
It's okay. That was all for the early morning brain cell. You're good.
I just love it's like I have no idea what's going on, and then I'm gonna enter a pepper contest, and as a fire genasi, I'm gonna kill it. No,
Joke's on you.
I give
You
you
know
advantage
what?
as well, but unfortunately, that is the hardest pepper with a downside.
Yeah.
Because
What
like
were the
Kiwi
other
got
peppers that we
the
didn't get?
skull one.
Yeah.
You got all of them but one. You didn't get a 1, so you didn't get a dud, which is just a cherry tomato. So that's a free
Aw.
round. The 2 to 5 is a common pepper, which has no special effects. It's just I assumed either a bell pepper or like a banana pepper. The sweet heat pepper is next. It was a 12. It's hot but delicious. That's what Jay got. But if you would have had a disadvantage on the saving throw, you don't, because it's not so intense. An 8 is a Burning Waves, which is 2 con saves in a row. And then the Flamethrower was an 18, which is why you failed in 1, unfortunately. But if you fail, you belch and gasp into the air, spouting a small flame. The next challenge participant to eat the pepper has disadvantage on their saving throw.
Dang.
And then the skull face is a 20, but it doesn't have any actual ill effect. It's extremely spicy for a moment, but then it makes you hallucinate mildly, and you're fine.
How fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you everyone for being here. I know next stream
Yeah.
not next stream, but next session will probably be sometime in November. All of us are really busy, which makes sense. It is the holiday season. This was really fun. I liked it. I like the banter a lot. I know that we want to get into fighting, but
Yeah.
I genuinely like the whole getting to know each other and then having
Dynamic.
those moments. Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
Calvin charming the girls. Hello.
Oh my god. The Riz.
The
The
Riz.
I was gonna
Absolute
say, were
Riz.
you okay with the nickname of Lava Lamp or whatever that I made up on the
No,
spot?
like eating it up.
And then
To give you an idea, my past character was straight up like not
Captain X?
talky like that.
Yeah,
Or
he
the
was
next wasn't
fairly
charismatic.
introverted. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why this is like, okay, neat. You can pull it out completely on the other side.
It's fun. No,
But
I
yeah.
can't wait because I love this world. Like, I got the book and I'm like slowly
really?
like reading on each world. Yeah, because like I don't know, I've never heard of this extension before, and when I was like reading or watching videos about like how it's like regionally inspired, I'm like, no, I have to like immerse in this.
I need to work
Yeah,
on my
the-
accents, but I also don't want to just do a stereotype.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about looking into the voice mod thing and then seeing if there was anything there to help me with old grandma voice.
Ooh. Oh,
I
Come on,
also
Old
looked.
Grandma voice isn't that bad.
No, but early in the
Yeah,
morning
I,
to put that
I
on.
also looked, but it's rough.
Oh, come on, Daddy.
Get
There's
ready,
nothing
say
wrong
bye.
with it.
That sounds very Irish and Scottish. This
mother.
grandma isn't Irish and Scottish.
Are you sure?
Yeah, are you
Oh,
sure?
Chicalino.
She's Aztec, bro.
Yeah, it's typically a higher pitched but softer and more airy.
Mija, we're
Oh,
going to eat
Chigolino.
the bagels. That was my attempt at a Scottish.
If you had a chance to change your fate, would ya?
feet.
Would ya? Scotland
That's
forever.
100% the vibe.
Yeah.
You had the chance to change your
Great.
feet.
Would
Change
ya?
your
Would ya?
Oh boy.
Also
But yeah,
another thing I was
I'm
thinking,
super excited.
I don't know if you were. What the fuck, Frost?
Whee! Yippee!
I did nothing.
Frost.
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna run out next by the time we play again. So thanks everybody.
Holy shit! Thank you. Happy session 1. Is that why you asked about the buddy? If like the gotcha thing, it goes back to you guys. That's really it.
No, that was because I feel like you would just be stalling, pay for something, and be like, "Oh, look at that! I have a chance."
It's mostly like we would predetermine of like because the one I was looking for, if you donate 666 bits, specifically that amount, you were able to add on to a pile of coins that essentially, you know, you could accumulate. So it's like if we don't use it right away, people are able to donate another set of 666 and it just piles on, if that makes sense.
Oh, wow.
By the way, Jay, mark down that you have used 2 for the day of your lucky
Yes,
rolls.
I am. I'm kind of just putting it in like the weird like, oh, what resource do you have?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So I'm doing that now.
Yeah,
There we
I've
go.
enjoyed trying to like follow the book, but also I don't want to be strictly with it. So some stuff hasn't lined up 100%, but I'm completely fine with it. It also makes it that our game is unique.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll definitely talk
Yeah,
to you
I'm
guys about
excited.
it. But I was thinking about for each world, we have a little guest on the side.
After this first one, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The first world, us get used to
Ooh.
it. Second world, because I think it's like
Pull in
what?
somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a little
Ooh, that'd be
guest
fun.
friend. Right?
I will ask. Do you want to have additional things beside like the main module in each world, or just that and then find a way to pull it to the next one? Because the game is kind of like intermittently, if they look for other stuff, here's a full map of the area, here's all this other stuff. So it tells you when to like do level ups, that sort of thing,
Oh.
but it doesn't say specifically
Hey, we're now doing this. Or like.
yeah.
Is it
Like-
not a clean cut? Is it not a
No,
clean
the-
transition between?
So this is significantly better than a normal one because those ones are a lot more disjointed. But at the end of each chapter, it's like, yeah, you can hang out here now, or you can do the next thing, or you can do the next thing. It gives you noteworthy areas, and yeah.
We can do a thing where I was thinking about coordinate when we're close to the end of the chapter, and then, you know, we are tasked for the next world where we have to help out our guest type of area, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so they could. Well, one of the things it recommends is syncing up with one of the groups in the Radiant Citadel.
Mm-hmm.
So for y'all, it could be Azufre's group, the Shield Bearers, or you could affiliate with them because a lot of adventurers end up going there. I don't know. You got a lot of options. We can talk more about it. I'm sure we got a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The next session should be the end of this first module, quote unquote,
Ooh.
Okay.
because this one's relatively short compared to all the others.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
But at least next time when we come back, we have to talk to or probably mess with Bleak, whatever person, and the Silk.
Yeah,
the two other.
get that
fence.
info. Where are these persimmons swimming?
Well, technically, you
Where are
just
these
were told.
persimmons?
But why?
Yeah.
What's the motivation?
Is that the actual reason?
Why is everyone
you got,
fighting?
You got steps. Also that, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Why
y'all
is the
fighting?
ginseng market making people so angry?
Yeah, everyone's so mad.
I still haven't gambled yet.
Everybody's just on the bad vibe. And you still haven't gambled it. You haven't had the opportunity. Technically, this competition was a gamble.
Yeah.
True.
Also, you didn't ask to try and find gambling.
Oh, I should be more specific next time because I was like, where are the games? Give me the games.
Next time it's a game. It's just table. We're gaming in the gaming stream.
I know from my game, I designed a casino with games.
Did
so
you seriously?
I could just pull from that. Yeah, in their main city, absolutely.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Let's do that. It's
Casino Day.
Fuck.
I have 3 games that I can look at. The book.
There's a Percy Jackson where they like get into the casino and then they like lose.
Oh,
years.
the Lotus Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. The casino in my like IRL game is the Dragonling's coin. So the sign is literally just a gold piece with a tiny dragon on it.
That's so cute. Definitely would fit.